Welcome to the Vaguely Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Mike, king of hot takes, with Sage, the shoujo slut. There we go.
Got it.
The accidental anime fan, Alex. The willing to commit any war crime for a real Gundam, Eamon. And the I was in a punk band in high school kid, Colin.
It's not wrong.
Do you change the intro every time, or do you have the same intro?
It's a hellscape.
That's a lot of work for you.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And I've
Yeah,
been
he's
sucking
bad.
at it so far.
I believe
I
you.
will
Because
get better
he
at
doesn't
some
think
point.
About, this is the first time he thought about it.
No,
ahead
he
of time,
he
and,
asked me in the car on the way here.
Yeah.
Oh, did
No.
he tell you it was Sage's from last week?
No. What
No,
was
look,
that? What was
I
that?
was go.
What
Whatever.
was
This is
that?
the
Oh,
Gundam
sorry.
episode.
I'm
by
gonna
the
let
way.
him. I'm gonna let you tell me.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
God.
the
That's
My
great.
favorite
No.
anime.
Oh,
definitely
no.
watched.
This is the Gundam episode, by the way, because he's our resident Gundam expert. And then, because he knows the most about Gundam and Kat didn't, she just subbed out for Alex. So Alex,
Because
here.
I know about Gundam.
No, you just said yes.
No, I know about
We
Gundam.
used to watch it all the time.
I know about
together.
Gundam.
Alex just said yes.
And I know about Gundam.
Yeah.
So it works out.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably know.
Dude,
the
I've
least
been
about
I've been to
Gundam.
panels with world-renowned experts in Gundam.
Oh
assembly.
my god.
Yeah?
You wanna tell that
Truly,
story?
yeah. No, truly, we
Oh
were at
God.
Castle Point.
an anime
was
convention.
Yeah,
an
And-
anime-
Wow.
convention.
Castle Point
yeah,
anime
it was
convention.
Specific
Castle
anime
Point.
convention.
I feel like I'm incriminating myself.
Yeah.
I plead.
Are you outing yourself into weeb?
I plead the
Your
fifth.
Honor.
I was never there.
Your Honor, I am indeed a weeb.
Your
No,
Honor,
what? Okay.
please tell a jury to stop bullying my
No,
client.
Eamon's like, or I don't know, you two were probably like, yeah, let's go see the anime panel. This is definitely a thing we should go to. And I was like, yeah, I'm here too.
The panel was called "How to Build a Gundam."
It was called How to Build a Gundam.
How to
Yeah.
And
build
I
a
was
Gundam.
like, oh, cool. Maybe it's like model building.
Yeah, or like some like theory.
Literally anything other than what it ended up
Yeah.
fucking being.
No, it was like,
Which was?
it was some guy.
A incel who never touched grass in a doctor's coat screaming
wasn't a
at
lab
us
coat.
about how you build a real Gundam.
Okay, so imagine like, you know, Unraveled with like Brian David Gilbert, where like he actually puts in like real work and like explains how you could theoretically do something or put in a lot of effort and
Right.
kind of give an explanation. This guy did none of that and just kind of threw around some words. It's like, you know what? If we just strap like an Abrams tank to his arm, I think that would be a good gun. And we're like, hey, how? And he's like, shut up.
And then
literally, he would like, we're gonna keep the Gundam in low orbit at all time on a rotating space station, and I like raised my hand, and I was like, okay, how do you like plan to like get the Gundam up there though? Like, 'cause like they're gonna like have to keep going back up, yeah? And he was like, the same way you get anything up into space. And I was like, cool. And then we fucking left. He answered that question and we walked out.
No, we pulled the pretend phone call because it was like a.
No, that was the
there was
first
like
panel we
5
went to.
people there.
yeah,
It was the first panel we went to. We pulled the pretend phone
Was that
call.
the voice acting one?
No, we were all there, and we were all fucking trapped in that room.
Yeah.
They held us hostage. They were like, we have the guy who voices Dr. Eggman,
And everyone was
no
really
one else.
excited. No. They had the guy who voices Dr. Eggman. Everyone was very excited. And then they had someone who one time voiced a Pokemon in a Pokemon movie when they were
Which
5.
one?
Well, I'm not going to specify. And she,
The host of this panel, by the way.
And they took over the entire panel, and you barely heard from the guy who voiced Eggman, who everyone was there to see.
God, I hate
We saw live podcast filming too, much like this one, except
Oh, man.
probably not better,
Probably not better.
probably not worse.
Wow, that's a pretty low bar for them not to meet.
Well, hey, if it helped, I can't leave in the middle of this one.
You actually can.
I sure
Eamon,
could.
Eamon, do you
Yeah,
remember in
Boober.
the How to Build the Gundam, he was like, we're not going to do the like long extension cords like they do in Ava because that's just silly to run a 5-mile long extension cord through the city.
Anyway,
Said-
we're going to duct tape the tank to their forearm.
No, it's like we'll build a nuclear fission reactor, which isn't possible as far as we know yet. Like we're trying there, we'll get there maybe, but it's like we'll just build one like the size of a porta potty and we'll throw it in the chest.
He said exactly it would be the
Size
size
of a
of a
porta
porta potty.
And we're like, huh,
How
okay.
specific?
Yeah.
This dude thought it out. He was like, you know what the best kind of like the most realistic Gundam cockpit from the anime is? Dead silence. He went, well, you're wrong. It's
He just really
it's the
wanted to say
cockpit
someone
from
wrong.
Seed.
Is
Yep.
it?
I don't know. They're not Gundams aren't real.
In this
It's
panel,
crazy. It's like it's fiction.
I know, but like, you've watched most.
Do you know how
Gundam.
impractical Gundams are?
Yes.
A tank with legs.
I particularly like how in like when I tried to watch Gundam 00, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm ready. This is gonna like be nice animation. I'm ready to go.
It would.
It
is
was
banging animation.
Yeah, it's great. But I'm like, I was prepared for like Gundam Wing level of politics.
Can I tell you something? it is widely considered the more accessible version of Gundam Wing. Gundam. When was the last time you watched Gundam Wing 3? Because it is a nightmare.
Right when
Oh,
she
it
was
is
7.
awful.
It is awesome. I love it. It is dog shit sometimes. Like the war. Like if Hiro did not kill that girl, if he looked at her from across the room and decided not to snap her neck one more time,
Yeah.
I think I would have continued to watch the show.
But
I
like
also remember
Gundam
this
Double
part
O,
of
like I
Gundam.
started watching it and I was expecting like I don't know why, but I thought it was gonna be like light on politics and heavy on like robots fighting each other. So I started watching, and the first 4 episodes is just
Yeah.
like, oh, here's 20 million
Yeah.
characters, all these organizations, these people are space and these people are on
It's
Earth.
Gundam.
I know, I was
All
very
Gundam
confused.
does that.
Gundam is staunchly anti-war and political.
I think all Gundam should be Pacific Rim, which is neither robots or politics. Just some shitty characters
Oh,
fighting
you
outside
hate,
of robots.
You hate Pacific
Fine.
Rim.
Oh man,
I
I hated
remember-
that movie the second I saw it.
I
You
remember
did.
how excited you were to go see that movie.
First
The both
15
of you-
minutes of that
the
movie.
both of
So
you were
Oh my god.
so excited.
Oh, the
and we
first
went to the
15 minutes
movie.
are so cool.
Oh, it really is.
Coolest 15 minutes of a movie I've ever seen. And as soon as that 15 minutes are over, it is all downhill. It is the worst.
And now you just now you just
No.
despise the system of like 2 pilots to a Gundam style mecha.
Have I said that before in
You
general?
said that to me.
I do think it's stupid.
You've like told me you despise it.
Yeah, it does. Like, you know, I'm not watching Gundam to watch 2 people fucking connect brains.
What if we get real close?
Stop it.
Even makes it even worse.
Stop it.
Look, Pacific Rim's fine. It is just mindless fun.
It's fine.
I'll use stronger words. It's the worst movie ever made.
I think that's
No.
not. I think that's a bit of an
I
exaggeration.
think that's harsher words, not stronger. I mean, they are stronger as well, but like,
Hey, they're not the. You know what? No, they are the thing you said, but basically what you went with.
wait,
there.
we should have asked. Okay, so at the panel, hold on, bring it back to the panel.
Okay.
I remember
Full
somebody
circle, 10
asked.
minutes in, guys.
Somebody did ask like, who would win a fight, like a Gundam, an Ava, or
Like a
Lelouch?
nightmare?
A Lelouch.
A
Is that a
nightmare?
nightmare?
Oh,
Okay.
a nightmare.
Well, nightmares are super tiny, so they lose.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
small in
I
comparison.
guess
Yeah.
they're like way more maneuverable.
It was probably
Yeah,
just like
they're
an
more,
Ava,
like,
an Ava
lightweight and,
versus
like-
or whatever then, an Ava versus Gundam.
I
which-
feel like
which
a
I think he-
Gundam because they have way more mobility.
I think
No,
I
but
think he
no,
laughed.
Avas have more mobility.
Avas are
Avas
ani-
are basically
oh my-
like people.
They're
or whatever.
they're
Hey,
animals.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not more, but like.
Okay, like are we talking? Okay, all right. So like,
I think he laughed. He
We're,
he
we're,
like
we're
he
talking
he
like
he laughed at that
extension cord
question.
Avas.
repeat that because I actually listened to Alex instead of you.
Extension cordless.
Oh,
No, no,
Ava.
with the extension
Oh,
cord.
with the extension cord.
For the Ava.
Wireless
Oh.
Ava.
Oh, I mean the Gundam just because like they could God,
that's what I'm
Gundam could
saying.
fire lasers from space that could wipe out a continent. Like,
yeah, like what is an Ava?
That's also like
Yeah,
a-
if
that's also
Fire
like
Blood
a-
and Orbit
It's
just
gonna,
taught
you're
me
gonna think it's
anything.
dead, and
That's
then
also
it's
like
gonna
a
get
really
real
easy,
angry.
like,
It's gonna break
Hey,
out of the
kill me,
suit,
turn
and then
on
you're gonna
switch,
be like,
you
"Mom,
just
no."
destroy the wire.
yeah, yeah, they're like sniper Gundam.
They all have guns.
they have,
just
Hey,
like,
there was a sniper
They
Ava.
last
in
for
that
what?
Yeah.
5 minutes after the
Doesn't Ray
wires
use a
cut?
sniper?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like
Shinji uses
exactly
a sniper.
5
Ray
minutes. But
takes like a
Gundam,
big
No, I
hit.
think I thought Asuka
in
used
most
the sniper.
Gundam,
Somebody
they
takes a big
fly.
hit, and I assume
Yeah.
it's Ray because she's always the one getting hurt.
Asuka took a hit.
Like,
but-
somebody took
oh
like
yeah,
a,
no, Ray,
they were like,
Ray did take
like,
she
take a
died.
So does
huge
Asuka
hit.
use the sniper?
No, it was.
I don't remember any of them using it.
No, there were
They-
three.
there
It was a
was.
3 people. There was one person holding up the sniper, like they were in a tunnel. Like one person was like holding across the tunnel. I guess it was Shinji holding,
okay,
Asuka
Asuka
shooting,
used the rifle
and
in
Ray
that
like
scene.
Oh, okay,
was
so that
holding
was-
like the AT field. Does AT field stand for anything? Does AT stand for anything?
Isn't
it
it like
definitely-
anti-angel field or something?
No, it definitely stands for something. I
The
don't remember
angel-
what
I
AT
couldn't tell
field.
you.
Angel
off the top of my
something.
head.
I thought it was
The
angel
angel
something.
titty field.
Yeah.
Just parting that open. And then
Parting
like
the
she held it,
angel
like she took the hit. It was like the Infinity War Thor like holding the iris
Mhm.
open kind of thing where
Oh,
She, like,
I do
took the
remember
hit.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because the facility was losing power or whatever.
Yes, I remember this now.
Ava's a blur.
AT stands
Ava
for
is a blur.
Absolute Terror Field.
Oh, all right.
That's
What?
so raw.
Sorry, what?
Oh my god.
That is too raw for that show.
Absolute-
Absolute
That is
terror
cool.
Absolute
field.
Terror Field.
Oh,
A barrier
cool
that
for
both
So
angels
much,
No, no,
and
so much of
Ava
Neon.
Ava-
No,
the
no,
Ava
so
to
much of
protect
Neon
themselves.
Genesis. The aesthetic of Neon is so
Oh.
fucking cool and raw.
Oh, it's got a
the
great
context
aesthetic.
I
using
don't care
using the
for it.
Christian
Yeah.
symbolism just because he's like, I thought the crosses were cool.
Japan
Awesome.
loved Christian symbolism and
It's-
like
I love it.
Judeo-Christian mythology
I love it so
or
much.
Judeo-Christian.
I
Yeah.
really want to get an Evangelion, just like model kit, just because
They're really good.
They have
The new
such-
the new
the
real
new
grades,
ones, they look
the new
very
ones are
good.
really
Dude,
good.
the
How much
I
are they?
remember in
like
like
20 bucks.
Like Yeah, you
20
can
to
look for,
30
like,
bucks. The Ava one.
Oh my
the
god, can you
real
remind me
grade.
to
I remember
write
in
that down
college
after
when I
this?
used to, when we used to like send. I mean, we still send Gundam to each other, but like the every now and then it would just be like the metal Avas. Those
Yeah.
metal Ava
$200
kits are so expensive, but they're so
They're really
cool.
action
I am-
figures though.
They're so.
I imagine
cool.
they're pretty high quality.
Oh,
if they're
God.
metal and stuff.
Very, very potent.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the $20 to $30 ones are like
Yeah, no,
just
I mean,
as rock solid.
I don't actually
more potent.
care about
even.
Yeah.
about having one. I just like building shit.
Oh yeah, no.
You
And
would
it seems
you would love
cheaper than
Gunpla.
Legos, a little bit more grown up.
Definitely
so.
these
cheaper
things,
than
like these
Legos.
things are like
Nothing
I
against
got a
Legos.
buzz
I
for,
like building Legos too, but
They
they're
can,
$70
I know for
for
a
like
fact it's
kits.
sub 20.
Really?
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
$20. That,
Like, for
that
anything
one
like-
was $20.
For
It
anything that
was
takes more than 10 minutes,
2 or
it's just
3
like,
days
What
of
a
just like
scam.
casual
whatever.
building.
All the city kits are really nice, but they're like I think they're like 70 to 90.
Yeah, I mean,
How come
I
my
bought
city kit
one.
real nice. I 3D
Clusterfuck.
print the sand. It's awesome.
I bought one
We're all
one
crop
Gunpla,
talking.
Always.
and
I built it for him.
yeah, he did.
You started to, and you went.
I'm gonna buy this cheeseburger for me, but I'm gonna let you eat it. Like I don't get it.
Okay, so I didn't. So, because I was like,
it,
I
like,
don't
too
get it.
Oh, that was when we
complicated?
went to the old Gundam Planet location.
Yeah,
They moved.
did they?
Yeah, because somebody drove a car through their door.
What? On purpose?
I don't remember the story. I just remember getting an email being like, "Hey, we're moving location. Somebody drove a car through it."
All right.
And it was like, "All right."
But no, because I remember I got it, and then I was like, cool, this is gonna sit here forever, because I'm never gonna build it. And then one day when I like moved back here, because I brought it to Texas,
What were we doing that day?
I
We
think
were hanging out. Were we watching?
I think we were watching Gundam.
I think it was before.
Was it?
I think it was.
What were we? What the hell did we watch before Gundam? Because we watched
I
something
think
before.
I think you made me watch Gurren Lagann that day.
Oh right, we got like 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
I
don't
guess
like
that
that
was-
show.
Love
I
Gurren
like
Lagann.
Not for
Gurren
me.
Lagann. It's
That's
just
fine.
kind of ugly to look at.
No, it's just not for me.
I only watched the first
Oh
episode.
my
ever.
god.
like I
That's a
don't.
trigger show. Trigger shows are never ugly.
No, I don't mean in the animation.
Hey,
I mean in
hey.
the style,
You
and I
ever have a
don't like
different
how they
opinion?
make
All the
the
time.
mechs in it.
You know what
they
I do,
look
though?
kind of silly.
Yeah, but that's because
I
it's a
usually
Super
don't
Robo show.
express
That's what
if
they're
it's gonna
supposed
cause
to
a
be.
fucking
Yeah, and I
argument.
don't like that.
Okay, I thought you meant like the art itself,
Like
and I was like, how
human
dare you?
No,
Paper.
I think that's fine. I just like the overall aesthetic of the show is not for me.
I guess fair enough. I mean, same for Eamon just not liking Super Gundam.
That's fair.
Super Mecha.
Mecha, yeah, Super Mecha. Because
Super Robo with the term.
Super
Yeah.
Robo. is
We
about
got
six.
yeah, you know, whatever.
I was closer than you though.
That's fine. I just like Gurren Lagann.
That,
Oh,
okay.
That show's so good.
Could be.
I was at the.
I mean,
concert.
I disagree, but
I was at the card store the other day, and they had like the full metal like Zaku version, and
Ah.
Zaku is my favorite model of Gunpla, so I was just like, oh, give me a reason not to.
you
but
should get that big fuck off. It's like
The big fuck off.
1/48. It's like called Mega size. It's huge. It like it goes up to like the Naku. I think probably goes up to at least my waist.
no,
That
that's
sounds
okay. I don't have
ridiculous.
the space for
Don't
that.
you, aren't you trying to get the Broly
Yes.
Zaku head
Yeah,
one?
so there's like somebody custom made like a Broly from
Oh,
Dragon
you
Ball
sent
Z,
me that.
and they just put the Zaku head on it, so it's just like really big buff Zaku.
Oh,
And,
you showed me then.
And I really want to do that, but I just have to like, I will have to do legitimate work to put that together outside of just regular. And I've never done a custom Gunpla, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But
Oh yeah, that's scary.
I think I'm gonna watch some videos, look into it, and
I got the
it's
channel.
ju-
You can-
oh, I'd like that.
Yeah.
I just gotta getting the Broly. I don't think they print it anymore, so I have to get it off eBay. But it's not too expensive.
I just started getting into like really intense pan aligning with all my models, and it's a nightmare. It's the worst. I had to like go out and buy one of those like, you know, in school they had those like block erasers.
Yeah.
I had to go out and buy one of those because the erasers on a pencil cannot get into the nooks and crannies on a plastic model. So I gotta get the quarter in there to erase fuck up. It's the worst.
Yeah, that sounds way too tedious for me.
Oh,
Uh,
but they look so
Oh,
good
you know
pan
what's
aligned.
really
I don't even put
useful?
stickers on mine.
I put stickers on
I
mine.
bet
Like
I
the
could.
basic
I
ones.
bet
I
I
don't.
could.
I don't
I
do
bet I
like
could
decals
print a
for
model
models,
kit.
So I'm scared
Probably.
of that.
Probably.
I bet people
You can
make
definitely
model
3D
kits that I
print
can
a model
print.
Maybe not. 'Cause a lot of them need poly caps to stay together, and those are made of like rubber.
If that's like a standardized thing, though, you can buy that separately, maybe.
I don't know if Bandai sells poly caps separately. They might.
You could also probably just 3D print a Gundam.
Yeah, but I want to build it,
He wants-
Mike.
Like
Yeah,
he
fair
wants to,
enough.
like, you know.
I want to eat the cheeseburger I paid for.
Alex,
fuck
Alex,
that.
if you
I
want to
buy it
like,
and I have the cheeseburger expert eat
Alex,
it for
if you
me.
want to just like as quickly as possible get one. There's a store real close that sells the like $20 ones. They have a couple different variations. Go pick one out, put it together at
No,
home.
I wanna.
It's really nice.
I'll probably order one online. Like if there's $20
I'll give you the website.
Either-
for
Oh,
it.
it's a good website.
I
Go
don't
off
know
Gundam
if-
Planet.
Code
Yeah,
Geass
they're
ones
updating it
or
really
Neon
I don't know if
Genesis.
they
Yeah,
have
they're
Those are the
making
two
it more
shows.
usable.
ones.
Oh,
I've
that's
never
good because
seen
it
it.
feels a bit
Flow
like
broken.
2006.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Do
What?
you know if they have Code Geass ones?
So they're not model kit.
Nice.
They're like
Designers.
they're more like action figures you can customize, and they're really expensive.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure they're
Dolls.
all like Code Geass figures are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Specifically the Nightmares are really
Yeah.
expensive.
There's
they're
this
like
Lelouch and
$70 a
Suzaku
pop.
one that I love, but it's like $500, and I'm not gonna spend
I
that
They're
kind
making a third
Truly-
season. They're making a
truly-
new show rather.
Okay,
Like
I was
a
gonna say.
spin-off?
hold on.
They make a third
Yeah, I
season?
don't remember what it's called. It's like something of the
Lelouch of the Resistance.
Z. No, that's
No.
the movie. Z
it's something
something.
via the something.
Lelouch of the
something,
opposing
something,
force.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Yeah, it's Code
Hey,
Geass,
a
a
computer
retroaction of
person, look it
Yu-Gi-Oh!
up.
Zexal.
Yeah.
What the new Code
Yeah.
Geass?
I truly,
Yeah,
truly
yeah,
remember only like the vaguest details of that show now.
What, Code Geass?
Yeah.
watch it again.
I don't know if this is a
Honestly,
hot take
maybe.
or not,
It's like
but
only two
I
seasons.
think
I'm not gonna watch the
Akito,
third.
Akito
I
the
refuse.
Exiled or
It
whatever
ended too well.
is the
no,
better
Akito the
of.
Exile is like
Bang.
in
Yeah.
the it's that
Is
time
it
gap.
It takes place in between
in
1
the
and 2.
year
Yeah.
time gap
Oh.
between season 1 and 2.
And I think
Is it a
Akito
time
the
gap?
Exiled
Huh?
is
Is it a
better
time gap?
than
between
Code
season
Geass.
1
There's
and
more
2.
money
Yeah,
behind it.
oh yeah, there
True.
is. of that.
They made
Yeah.
it way later.
Like I
than
said, it's been a
season
yeah.
while.
two.
Like I still
That's fair.
love Code Geass, but I think
They made that-
I think
God,
Akito
they
the
made-
Exiled is better.
They made Akito the Exile like
Hey, what's Akito
Like
the
5
Exile?
or 6 years after
It's 4
season
OVAs.
2.
I want to
between
say
season
more.
1 and
Didn't season 2 end
Here.
in like 2009
Oh, wait,
or 8?
I think
Around then, yeah.
2010
So wait,
was
do you just
season
the
2.
thing that's between season 1 2?
Oh,
Is
the
that
new one?
thing
Yeah.
we're just talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and then there's a third season as well.
No, there's
No,
a
it's
movie.
a movie.
A third movie,
like
and that
a-
takes place afterwards.
Yes.
Fuck that.
Thing to
It ended well. I don't want to see
No,
more.
no, you're
Wait, so
absolutely
what's-
correct. Like I've not watched the movie only
just let
because
them, just let
Yeah.
them
I-
fight it out.
I watched Code Geass 1 and 2, and then I watched Akito the Exiled, and then I was like, I can no longer consume any more content that relates
It
to
ends
this story
too well.
directly.
You didn't watch the movie?
No.
Oh,
Why?
it's actually really good.
Yeah,
I
the movie's
believe
great.
you, but I don't want to taint what is the.
They
ending of
also
season
they
2.
But it,
they actually in the movie they do retcon the theory.
Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. Then.
Yeah.
Absolutely
well,
not.
I'll tell you, it's one weird thing they retconned, and I don't really remember the reason why.
Something like useful or.
we could just throw up a spoiler tag real quick if you want to talk about it.
It was actually the.
It's the ghost. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's a ghost.
Hey,
in
you know what?
Collins
Here,
It's actually the beach
spoiler
episode.
tag. Go ahead.
Yeah, Shirley's Alive.
Which one's Shirley?
They
Oh.
made new compilation movies for seasons 1 through 2.
Hey, which
and
one's Shirley?
The
again?
orange-haired one that's in love with Lelouch.
Yeah, the friend, like the early friend.
And her dad
She
dies
gets
in the
stabbed to death in
avalanche or
season
like
2.
landslide.
Oh, that's right. She died. I forgot.
remember.
about
Yeah,
that.
but then
doesn't
she
Rolo
said
kill
she
her?
undies.
Yeah, Rolo
Ah,
kills
she's
her.
alive.
I remember
what they
so
do
little
is,
of this show.
Well, you gotta rewatch it.
they
I
made
gotta
3
rewatch it.
compilation
I'll consider
movies.
it.
It's good.
I'm
It's
watching
worth
Kids
it.
Next Door right now, so I gotta get through that.
Oh, good choice.
you
On
watching?
HBO
I'm watching
Max.
Kids Next Door.
On
Nice.
HBO Max.
My favorite anime.
Yeah.
Kid-
Yeah, on
Kids
HBO
Next Door
Max.
is such an
But yeah,
amazing
no.
show.
So they
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot of fun so far.
they-
It holds
they
up
bring her
mostly.
back.
Yeah, that's the only
why?
change they make. I don't remember why. I didn't watch the compilation
it's
movie.
kind of impactful. Like it matters.
It does end up having a reason in the new movie.
yeah, like it does
Oh, okay.
matter.
So,
I assume it
by
wasn't
the
for shits
way,
and giggles.
they announced a 10-year plan for a new phase of Code Geass. So
Sick.
they're pulling a
10
Marvel.
years?
Don't care.
Cool.
okay.
What?
Whatever.
So
Print money. I'm in.
so Code Geass Lelouch of the Resurrection was the first one, and the next one's going to be Code Geass
Lelouch of the Resurrection.
of the
Yeah.
Surrection.
Dude, you guys want to go
well, do you know what the manga have even weirder names?
Oh, but
I'm
the
sure.
manga's like
That's
completely
terrible.
That's the
terrible.
Insane.
Because Code Geass was
Nautilus of the Nightmare.
awful, awful, awful.
Nice.
0 out of 10. Do
Well,
I
not
don't even
recommend.
remember what the
Well, the
Zaku
next
one's
the next
called.
one's
I
going
only
to be
have
called
gamers.
Code Geass Z of the Recapture.
That's what it was. Near the recapture.
Do they just want to get on like the re-anime train? You know, re-creators, re-zero,
Relight
Matrix
Gamers,
Reloaded.
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know. I was pretty happy with how Code Geass ended out the second season. I haven't watched any more since then. I think I'm gonna rewatch it and then give some of the new stuff a watch. And if it's not as good, that's how it is.
I still think Code Geass as the 2 seasons are really good. But I still think Akito the Exiled is the best thing
It has
of
the
Code
most
Geass.
money behind it.
But it's also
That's
just
true.
the
And it
the
looks
nightmare
so
designs.
beautiful.
The nightmare designs are rad.
I
and
like the
characters
European
are great.
Nightmare design.
Oh, dude,
it
they're
is a
so
great
cool.
Gundam
Honestly,
conversation.
the only thing
Yeah.
It's a general mecha.
It is. I get
conversation.
that it's also
favorite
by
thing I
compromise.
don't remember
There you
from fucking Code Geass is there was one song with a sweet trumpet lick, and I
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
the
the
flow.
ending?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
mean
a
the OP?
flow.
No.
no, it was
oh,
it would happen
colors
during
by
fight
flow.
scenes. I remember it specifically.
Oh.
It happened during a parade
I tried
scene,
finding
and
that.
like
Oh.
the good prince like
That used
fake dies or something. I really
I know
truly-
exactly the
Yes,
track.
I know
you're
exactly
talking
what you're
I
talking
cannot
It's,
say
like,
yes or
really
no. I do
dire
not
Is
sound.
remember.
this at
Trumpet.
the beginning?
I think so.
Okay, he does actually die.
But is there a sweet trumpet lick to it? I
Yeah.
don't
Yes.
care if he
about.
dies.
Yes,
I
he just
tried
there
finding.
is.
I
Say,
tried
shut up, we
finding
just
that.
care about
Could
sweet
not
trumpet
find
licks.
it.
There's
No,
not
that
a
used
like
to
a
be my
code. Yeah.
ringtone when my alarm.
At least when I looked for it,
believe
I
that.
couldn't
I guess
find
maybe
it.
not actually. There's not a ton of Code Geass.
Yeah, because
merch.
there were a couple like OSTs that I wanted to find from that show that like I had really like a difficult time trying to find.
I
Maybe
don't
it's
know if
easier
you
now.
can
I think I
find
listened to it
physicals,
on
but you
YouTube
can definitely
once.
find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean like I don't know. I remember at the time I gave it maybe an hour of looking for it. And
But
couldn't.
you also have to realize Code Geass when season 1 came out was 2008, I believe.
Oh, you know what? No, it wasn't a good
DVD.
we
quality.
can just look it up. Don't we have the power?
Yeah,
of the
I mean,
internet?
that's
yeah,
what he's here
but I'm
for.
pretty sure it was 2008. So like,
But that's what the computer's there for. You're here because you're on the podcast and we both started this.
what
He's actually only here to operate the computer.
I'm only here for you
He's
to
an
use my
afterthought.
house.
Yeah,
was
It was 2006 it started.
that's what I thought.
Wow.
Like
Jesus
really
Christ.
late.
2008.
2 weeks ago was Mike's birthday. Happy
Yay!
birthday!
We
Because
did
I've
that.
been
We decided to get here.
By the way, speaking of that, Colin had to remind me about my birthday like 5 times.
Yeah, because I was like,
Are
yeah,
you
do you want to do anything
dumb?
for your birthday? And
I
he
was
like,
just too busy.
oh
Okay.
fuck, that's coming up,
Oh,
huh?
I'm thinking about
And then that
dinner
that
again.
conversation happened 3
What?
more times.
Now I'm thinking about dinner again. Oh,
Oh, don't
Dude,
talk
that
about
dinner
dinner.
was
dinner.
so
Oh, that dinner was
good.
so
Oh,
good.
that slam.
That
Sorry,
place
Alex,
was
you
we
so
weren't
went
there.
to Tapas.
Oh, fuck yeah.
A very good
Oh
tapas
my
bar.
god.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like
so
my
good.
parents asked me if I wanted to go get food with them a week later at that place, and I was like, yes, 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 I do.
Yes, I do.
So good.
Oh, delicious.
so
Not a bad
anyways-
thing.
So is that why this is here
Yes.
for the non-sponsored
Uh,
sponsor?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sponsored by
They can get
Corona Seltzer,
whatever.
you heard
I'm
here
drinking
first.
it.
I'll just put the pixelated
Oh
thing
my god,
over
are we
it.
in the familiar?
It's all the
Legally?
alcohol.
Legally? Do you think
Familiar?
legally?
Wait,
Yo,
if we
legally?
Get,
If
we
you
get
drink a
sponsored by
Corona, you are cinematically in the same universe as Fast and Furious.
If we get sponsored by Corona, does that mean we're in that universe?
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Wait,
Okay.
did that movie come to theaters yet?
It's
And,
coming
like
up
next
week.
weekend.
Oh, I
No,
would
they haven't.
absolutely
I guess they're
go
not
back to
seeing
theaters
that,
just to
aren't we?
watch
So
it.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing we're seeing that, aren't we?
What? Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, okay.
If we could see it
Anyways,
next weekend.
There are a bunch of movies coming out in July. Oh
Okay,
yeah, I guess I
open
should
your
open
stupid
these.
thing.
Yeah, if you want to open it.
Hey, don't say it's stupid. It says gift. It might be stupid, but I don't know that yet.
It's a dildo.
Show me
Dude,
that.
I hope
don't
so.
remember.
Bet.
What?
I hope
Did
it's
you
an
show
Eva
me?
dildo.
Yeah, you
It's
did.
Purple,
Eva dildo.
green,
Didn't you?
and spiky, and it's made of your mom.
Oh,
Spoiler tag.
No, I decided to like be nice for once and get people good gifts from now on.
Oh god.
oh, you didn't show
Okay,
me
that's
that.
I thought it was
really
another
cute,
alcohol box.
though.
Yo.
Re-zero.
Shout out. It's a Rem figure. Best girl.
Okay, but
It
that's
is.
really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is
I don't know
awesome.
what that means.
You've never watched ReZero? I guess
No,
you.
he doesn't
yeah.
like isekai at all.
Yeah. ReZero's good.
Only Isekai I like
Max
Digimon.
Isekai
Cats,
is.
That's fair.
Miku Hatsune
It's a
one.
good one.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
really?
it's
Great
also,
one.
Like,
I gotta watch
does.
that
I
new
guess-
one.
I would like to.
I hear it's
keep,
incredible.
I keep putting it off because I'm like, I want to wait till it's had a couple episodes.
I think it's like really far in.
Sure is.
Yeah.
That's what I did with Boruto though, and that's
Not. I did that too. Terrible.
it wasn't good.
No.
It was like very minorly okay background noise.
I think I would watch Boruto over Black Clover again though.
You would hold on. You would watch Boruto over
Yeah.
Black Clover?
Yeah, dude, in a heartbeat.
No.
They're
that.
no. There's at least cool thing almost in Boruto. Black Clover in 170 some odd episodes of complete dog shit.
No, Black Clover is not that bad.
What?
Mike,
As somebody who watched all 170 episodes in like 2 days, it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
You did not watch that in 2 days.
In like the course of a week, I knocked
was a
out
week.
that whole
It was
show.
a
Hey,
week.
Horrible.
What's the truth?
God.
I don't know.
What?
He said 2 days, and then he switched it to a week. 170 divided
Oh, you
by
showed me that.
2.
other best girl. I showed you that
85.
one.
That's what you
85
showed me.
hours.
You got me worst girl.
I got you power.
loosely.
Oh, I know. I'm fucking with you.
I was about to be like,
Fucking fighting
we've
word.
talked agreement that power is.
Launch a-
Power is best
Wait,
girl.
who is
Launch a
this?
Choco Milk right at your damn brain.
Power is best girl
Ooh, it's
from
gonna light up.
Chainsaw
from
Man.
Chainsaw Man.
So if you have not seen Chainsaw Man because the anime's
Read it.
not out yet, or
I think I saw Hammerhead
that's why
short
I was
story.
getting
That
there.
was
I was
cool.
getting there. Power is going to be the best girl.
There's
and
not
you should
going to
just
be
know that.
batteries in here, so I can.
There's not.
No, there's
Yeah.
absolutely
What
not.
about Kobeni's
what's
car?
the one with the guy who
What?
has a
What
gun
about
for a
Kobeni's
head?
car?
I want to watch
That's
that.
that's
Gunhead.
No Guns Life. really good.
I want to
Oh,
watch
No
that.
One's Life,
You
right
never
up my
watched-
alley.
you never
I gotta
watched season
finish
2,
it.
did
Yeah,
you?
I gotta finish it.
Oh,
Did
it's
you,
two
did you
seasons already?
Finish season
Yeah.
1?
Wow,
Oh.
that's
No,
how
season 2
behind I
came
am
out-
because I thought it just came
No,
out.
season 2 came out like pretty soon after season 1. Maybe not immediately.
No,
but
didn't it get
was pretty
delayed
close.
from? It got delayed a
It
bunch.
did, but it was still pretty close because they announced it immediately.
Well, they're
after.
both only 12
It would-
episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Oh,
Hey.
Well,
they
because the manga is also
Hey,
very short. It's only like 7 volumes.
It would take
Oh,
you.
it's
It
over?
would take you at least 4 or 5
Only
days
7?
to
That's so
watch Black
short.
Clover if you did nothing else. But
That was
watch
pretty
Black
much
Clover.
all I did.
Colin.
No,
thank
but like,
you.
did you sleep?
I love
Oh.
them both.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they will
yeah,
both
they're
live
doing
here
that.
because they're the only
yeah, it
figures that
probably
I
took me
remember
about a week.
to bring. And by bring, I mean
Hey,
they're
you wanna
already
sync real
here.
quick?
Oh
Wait,
my god.
unboxing. You can put it in front of
So I want to tell you a funny story about that power lamp. I wanted to make
This
sure
is
that
not going to come through, but
I wanted to make sure that it worked.
Are there batteries in it?
Try
No,
showing
but
it,
it
like,
also
to the
has
back.
like a micro USB input
Oh.
for power. So I plugged it in with like I had
Hey,
a
can I
plug
see it?
and a micro USB, and I plugged it in. It wasn't turning on, and I was like, oh, this is weird. And I was pushing the buttons, and I pulled it out, and I touched the tip of the micro USB thing by
You're
accident,
terrifical.
and I absolutely
really
burned
works.
and shocked myself at the exact same time
Good one.
Incredible.
because it was too much. And then I plugged it into my computer, and it worked perfectly.
One time I
Incredible.
shocked myself taking out the plug from my iron because I didn't turn it off.
One time I was trying to fix an amplifier.
It's
I
not
had
even
that was
anime.
broken.
It's
and I
vaguely.
That's just a funny little story.
I pulled I
There's
pulled
always
like
such a-
all the
That's just
electronics out of this amplifier, and I still had it plugged in. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like I turned it on, and nothing's coming out. So I turned it on as if I'm going to be able to see a difference
why
because
I'm
I'm
acting like
15 and stupid. And I'm
I'm 24 and stupid,
suddenly
so.
my arm starts shaking, and I realize I'm burning and shocking, and I drop it, and I'm like, oh, my hand was touching the exact power spot.
Good one.
so
Do you ever see the blue lightning? Like you like plug something and you see like a
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
splash of blue.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have touched that.
Yeah.
So I worked at this has nothing to do with anime, but
Is it vaguely?
Really killing the
No.
anime podcast.
Is there like a
we're
electricity?
talking about
Every
being
single
electrocuted.
episode.
He's
It has
in
to
it.
do with
He's
being
in it.
Static
He's in
Shock
it, and
is-
he's a weeb. So.
Static Shock is kind of an anime if you think about
Sure.
it.
I love
So,
Static Shock.
so
I haven't watched much.
10
of
out
it.
of 10 show.
I guess this
Great
kind of
show.
looks like
Yeah.
Power
Great
Line more
comic.
than Static Shock, but regardless.
I need to read the comments.
New one just came out.
Oh, dude, it's so good. We were talking about that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we were.
I
That's really
worked
not
at I
anime.
worked at like an aquarium for
Awesome.
a short time. Like they sold fish.
What?
It wasn't like actually like a.
Oh, it's a pet shop.
Yeah, yeah. But
Oh yeah, that's way
I
different.
Yeah, I
thought you
was like,
worked at
that-
like.
I thought you go to
regardless-
hang out with like seals.
Yeah, I got hyped
So-
for it. that
Yeah,
episode.
wait, how did you go from pet store
because
to
it's called
aquarium?
because they
it's,
sold
it's
fish
called
pets.
an aquarium. That was what the place was called. I'm not gonna give you the name, but it was called like blank aquarium.
Okay, so they lied to you.
Whatever. So point being was,
That
Gotta
way
call
you
the
can lie on
triple.
your resume
Gotta
and
call the
come back,
Better
right?
Business Bureau
You-
for lying.
you'd walk into the back and there'd just be like puddles because obviously tanks, water, and everything. There'd be puddles and
That fish
there'd-
need,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And there would just be like frayed wires, and you just step into certain puddles and then be like, "Oh, I just got electrocuted. Cool, moving on with my life."
One
That would
time,
happen
one time,
all
Seems like
the
a
time
good,
at that
seems
job.
like a
One
good
time-
place to work.
at a job. I won't say it. I mean, they're not around anymore. They closed like pretty recently, permanently. I'm not gonna say the name. This definitely has nothing to do with anime.
I know what you're saying already.
Yeah, it was
Same.
like 6 a.m. I had to go down to the place's basement to check. All right, I was a lifeguard, so I had to check chlorine level and like pH stuff. Walked down there to the dank, horrible basement where they keep all those chemicals, and it was like 6 a.m., so I'm barely awake, and the floor's like usually wet from like it's like a basement. It's dank
Mystery
down
liquids.
there. Yeah. Oh boy, was this a mystery liquid? Next thing I
wake
know,
up with mystery
I'm on the
liquids.
ground and I can't breathe because I slipped in some green, like electric yellow-green slime.
Awful.
And it wasn't like the wind got knocked out of me. It was like chemically the oxygen was being removed from my lungs when I
Oh.
tried to
Ugh.
breathe.
I
That
love
sounds like
comically
hell.
colored toxic waste.
It really
Yeah.
was. So I crawled back up the steps to my job, and I'm like, hey, I'm covered in a bunch of, I don't know, goo. What should I do about this? They were like, 6:15, you should go open the pool. We'll tell you if you gotta worry about it. So I called them, like the front desk, every hour, on the hour, being like, hey, what did I fall in? And should I call a doctor? And they were like, we'll figure it out. And then it's like my time to clock out. It's like noon at that point. I get to the front desk and I was like, tell me, like, what did I fall in? Like, what was it? They were like, oh, it was the acid we used to control the pH in the pool. And I was like, and you just waited 6 hours to tell me something like that? And they were like, you're probably fine. And I was like, huh, what do I do now? And they were like,
No, if you
File an OSHA complaint.
no, if you haven't died yet, then you're in the clear.
Yeah, if
They
your
were
like
yeah,
skin's
file
not
an
melting
OSHA
off.
complaint when OSHA
No.
is the worst thing to deal with.
My roommate was on call, and he gets like a call from somebody who works at a greenhouse who was working in the greenhouse, like, hey, I think I just took a bunch of sulfuric acid in the face. And he's like, I've never woken up. I've never woken up faster. Like it's
Yeah.
1 a.m. It's just like, first go outside. It's like, yeah, I've been outside for like an hour. It's like this happened an hour ago. Like what happened this hour? It's like, I was just deciding whether to call you. It's like, all right,
would've
well
my
now
God.
you've given me the responsibility to make sure you don't die. Like either die and don't call me, or like.
Either die and don't call me, or live and call me.
Alex is a very.
No,
Alex works like
very
that.
low
Yeah.
level.
No, that was me. He did.
Oh.
Ryan's a much better person than I am.
Yeah, you're a very.
No,
low,
I think Alex
you're a
is
very
kind of
low
on something
maintenance
though. Like you die
friend.
and don't call me, or you call me the second it happens and live.
Yeah.
You can only have one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the occupational hazards of being a Gundam fan.
Oh god.
All right.
Oh,
So
you
first off, being a turbo virgin.
What? No, I have a girlfriend.
You ever been bullied for your
I don't.
beliefs?
Yeah, I
have
know.
Gundam.
Yeah.
Unless she's
My Gundam are cool.
No, 'cause
Your
that's
Gundam are cool. I like you have a really nice setup in your room with them on your comic book shelf, and
Yeah.
I really admire that. I tried to set that
I need
up
more
with
shelf
my
space.
thing, 'cause
It's
I
hot as
think
fuck.
Yours
I
is
took
really
a
hot
lot. I
as
took
fuck.
a lot of time and care setting that up.
You did. It shows.
Nothing.
Was that one of the shelves I helped bring up, or was that one you had delivered?
No, that's when I had delivered.
Nothing quite like a nice horizontal surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish I could set up shelves in my.
Absolutely.
I really wish I could set up shelves where
You
I'm at right now,
you
but I
don't,
cannot.
you don't appreciate shelves until you don't got
Until
none.
you don't have enough.
Well,
Absolutely.
as soon as I set that bookshelf up, I was like,
Oh,
why
you
did I
needed-
not
yeah,
do this?
it's like
10
I
years
needed
ago?
this in my life
Jesus
so
Christ.
bad.
Literally, so
As
I think I
someone who
literally
doesn't
have the
have
black
shelves,
version of that in my room.
Yeah.
It's
except
so
for that
nice.
little like
So
nook.
nice.
It's so nice.
Yeah, you have shelves in the wall, and then you have
nice
slanted
little
walls.
setup.
Yeah,
I've
and
got
then
all
nothing
my
else.
Fuck you.
stuff, like,
Yeah,
nicely
but like
displayed.
no
Yeah.
bookshelf
I'm
really.
displaying, like,
I
one of my
just
Japanese
line
JoJo
things
comics
up and
at a
hope
time.
they stay.
I used to
It's
do that.
Awful.
Awful.
That's what I used to do. When
I do
lived,
that now
at my old
because I
house.
have no other choice.
I realized that was probably in the mic.
I'm just gonna go ahead and mute you.
No, it's fine. It's off
You're
now.
muted. You're muted.
Your
are
speaking,
muted until
speaking
I say
privileges
so.
have been revoked.
No, the horse Gundam.
Until
horse
now.
Gundam,
You're
please.
unmuted.
Because
I was-
okay,
I was- all right,
wait,
go ahead, go
before
ahead.
you go, I remember I was in college, and I think this was my 3rd year of college, and I was
I remember
talking
this
to my,
too because it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I was talking to my
I just
roommate
happened to be like
about
half drunk and awake.
about Gundam, and we were talking
As
about
you
the
do.
horse Gundam, and we were trying to figure out if the horse was in the Gundam or not.
Yeah.
And so I was like, hold on, I'm gonna call my friend Eamon. He knows everything about Gundam.
I love how everybody uses me in Google instead of
Yeah.
Googling.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
So-
Any
the
comic
strategy
question,
is like
any gun question,
I
I
could
go to you.
I could Google this, but I want to see if somebody has like a rant locked and loaded
Right.
ready for this topic.
And
For
so-
me, it's like I don't. It's not just the rant. It's like I also just want to be like, hey, what's up?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I just
'Cause I
like
love
talking
you.
to you about comics and
I don't
stuff,
reach
yeah.
out a lot.
I
so
just
that's
like
fine.
talking to you about comics
So this
and
is like the
stuff,
one
so
time
I-
I'm like, hey,
yeah.
what's hey?
I only reach if I reach out to you, assume I absolutely
you can't
belligerently
both do that
trash.
to me at once.
Yeah.
If I message you out of the blue and it's like 11:30, just assume I'm not there.
Yeah, most times that we have ever talked, it's usually me messaging. But you did message me about the Pink Floyd thing earlier today.
I did.
That
If-
was you.
One time I did call you on Thanksgiving. I was super drunk. I was like, Mike, I don't understand how your speaker system works. You're like, no, I have two
You
cables.
called all of us.
Yeah, it was a group chat.
Yeah.
The group chat where we called all of us
I
on Messenger.
have become the person I hate most in the world, and
Yep.
I will video call people
Yep.
without warning.
Okay,
Yep.
but Alex,
And-
Alex,
Absolutely
I'm so,
the worst thing I could
I'm
ever do. to a
so
person.
incredibly happy when you do that because I'm just like, yeah.
I
just
need
say
to.
hi.
I should give like a 30-second warning though. Like, hey, I'm gonna call you in 30 seconds. Put on pants.
Literally.
I won't
So-
see it.
no,
It
'cause-
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
that's fair.
I'll just
You
aim the
you
phone
did
up,
message me.
Yeah,
I
no,
use my
You
hands.
messaged me in a group first.
You
You were
get
like,
the,
how does this work?
you get the good old like forehead, like the eyes up, and you're
Yeah.
like the shitty Snapchat videos when you just want to respond to somebody and you feel bad just doing the text.
Right.
Except I don't, and I just do the text anyway.
As I was saying.
So
Yeah, what's
it's
up?
2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm unsober.
Yeah, and so I was like, hold on, I'm gonna call my friend Eamon. He's really knowledgeable about Gundam. So I
You
call.
you texted me for sure.
Oh, did I? I thought I called. you.
Absolutely
Okay.
would not have picked up the phone.
So I texted you
Eamon
in like
does not pick up phone calls.
No, if dog, if I'm reaching out to you, if it like if something's wrong or I'm not sober, like
Yeah. But so I'm texting you and I'm like, Eamon, I have a really important question to ask you, and you're like, okay.
at 2 a.m.
Yeah, you were like,
How
okay,
important
what
could
is
it
so
be?
important at 2 a.m? And then I was like, is in Gundam, is the horse inside the Gundam, or does the how does that work? And you were like,
Instantly.
yeah, instant response. And you said it was inside.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because that's from Mobile Fighter G Gundam, in which it's not a traditional piloting system like with controls and like.
Right.
So
They get inside the machine and then cover themselves in special latex. And hiya ha.
all right, so it's just like a latex that reads your body.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
okay.
the main character brings a horse in, and they just happen to have a giant robot
Do they like?
horse and Gundam.
Do they? Do they
Just
like?
happen.
Do they pump in like senses? Like, does it just get hearing and sight pumped in like advanced VR or? Because like,
Nah,
the-
it's like
I
a gi-
imagine, I imagine a horse in gel is not gonna like
It's
react
like a
favorably.
giant, like a.
It's like a vacuum space.
It's like a
kind of.
vacuum space, and there's like a giant circular screen.
Yeah.
At least that's what it looks like from.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
sure.
there-
I'm sure
like
a
the-
horse understands that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the anime is just like you're in a big room that has like just a window 360 around
Yeah.
you.
Also,
And when you walk,
Horses-
you don't-
horse-
and when
horses
you walk,
do
you
that.
But
don't
like,
move.
but not like full screen. Like if you shut it
Yeah.
on an anamorphic
Yeah,
lens,
it's like-
Yeah.
and it's letterbox, like you're watching Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
Like you're watching any movie
Yeah.
from when they had
It's
those big
widescreen.
black bars.
Yeah.
It's widescreen, but like very widescreen, 360
And
widescreen.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't know
Yeah.
how well that holds
You
up
ever
for
go to
combat.
fucking Epcot and they show you the around the world things? It's like that.
No, I've never been to Epcot.
I know, but like,
I went to Epcot once and I didn't understand why my parents liked it so much. Now I'm an adult. I get it.
people drink a lot at Epcot.
Yeah.
right?
I was
That's
gonna
all you
say,
do.
wait,
It's
what-
that's
what
literally
is
the point.
that
You're
Epcot?
drinking around the world
That
at
is
Epcot.
pretty much
That's not the point when you're 8. But the thing is, it's also not
They
the
should
point when you're
fuck- they should
24.
get 8 they should
It
let
is the
8-year-olds
point when
get
you're
loaded at
24, but at the
Disney
same
World.
time, it's like $20 a drink. So like,
Well,
Whoa.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
it's-
I mean, it's expensive, but when you're a kid, it's not about the drinking; it's about the random food.
it's
from
like the
each
4
place.
ride and
Yeah,
the
and
random
the
food.
food.
And you get to
I've
stamp your
never been
pass.
Well,
there.
now I'm an
And
adult
took
and I
away-
can drink
they
the
took
alcohol
away the
and
Norway
get the
ride, and they
food.
replaced it with a like a Frozen
I don't know,
ride
man.
that might
Oh,
be good.
the-
But the
last time I
Norway
was at
ride was
Disney,
awesome.
tried to get a
They
balloon,
also got rid of
$20.
the Harry Potter ride that
Great.
used to like dual
never
dragons, where
going
like
there.
2 roller coasters used
Oh,
to
yeah,
go up
they-
against each other. They
You don't buy
unsynced
stuff.
it.
Wait,
So now
really?
they don't go next to each other.
Oh.
Like when they used to line up
Yeah.
next to each other, then now they're just like separate.
Butterbeer, very
is
good.
lame.
Actually, Disney.
That's not Disney though, but you know.
That's Universal.
I've never been to Disney.
So you
Me
gotta-
neither.
It's worth it.
I've been to
It's
Disney,
worth
like,
going. It's
twice.
a lot of fun.
I went to Universal when I was like 7 or 8, and I was too short for all the rides except for the teacups.
You're too short for most of the rides.
So that was pretty depressing.
I just didn't like the rides because I was very scared.
But now I
I
don't
love
like
roller
roller
coasters.
coasters, so I probably
I've
wouldn't.
never been on a roller
try it.
coaster either.
Remember,
well, all right, so
we
Don't
I-
we
recommend.
almost went to Six Flags like March 13th,
We were
20,
gonna do that.
2020.
2020.
and then that got canceled.
Then we did it.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Did it? Oh boy!
Couple
Did we
things got
not
canceled.
do
I
that?
forgot about that. We should do that again.
So yeah, the
Yeah?
horse is in the
Again?
Gundam.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
it.
yeah, for the first time.
You
Again,
might,
for the
you
second
might
time.
like Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
When did that come out?
Oh,
I was
1995.
gonna say 90s, right?
It is age.
It was the first non-Universal Century Gundam series.
Good vintage.
Oh, would
for
you
Gundam.
say that
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this, but would you say that
Take notes of horse.
Amosu Gundam IBO is like the best way to get into Gundam if you're trying to find Gundam to get into?
Oh no, that's a very complicated question.
Okay, well, what would you think?
I think it's
what do you
probably a
think
good
is like the
one-off.
easiest like starter to introduce you into Gundam?
Anything that isn't UC.
Did you say Gundam Wing earlier?
No.
No, you say
Wing
Gun-
is
Gundam 00 is the more accessible version.
I was gonna
Okay.
say like because
That's
you
all.
told me
Pick-
IBO when I
yeah,
was like
IBO. IBO, yeah, very accessible because it's not connected to UC.
right.
Just pick one that's not.
Can you
you know-
explain UC real quick?
Okay, so when I say UC, that means Universal Century. That is the original Gundam timeline that started in 1979, created by Yoshiyuki Tomino.
Right.
So that's like, your Gundam, your Theta Gundam, your Double Theta, Charge Counterattack. I want to list them all.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Your 8th MF team, your Stardust Memories, which was, I think, by Shinichiro Watanabe.
Ooh.
Or
Oh,
he at
yeah.
least did the
Ooh.
mecha animation on it, so it's super pretty looking.
Yeah.
You got your Igloo, you got your War in the Pocket, Thunderbolt,
That's where I get my war.
Was that the movie we just watched?
the two, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So the
I
three of
recommend
us
so much.
are going through all of UC.
Yeah.
And we've watched quite a lot of it so far.
What do we watched? Original Theta,
Yeah, we watched
part of Double Theta, but it sucks. So we
So
quit.
yeah,
Yeah, we
Double
watched
Zeta
half of it.
sucks.
Yeah, like Double Theta does get better, but like not until the last 15 episodes.
Yeah.
How long is it?
50.
Oh, not worth it.
We watched
Yeah.
half of it. I will have to finish it someday.
To me, that was
You
a
don't.
lot.
No one
like,
told
that
me
was a
to
lot
go.
like
I'm,
Ava.
go- I'm holding a
Listen,
gun to my own
listen.
head.
You don't
people
need to do this
really-
thing of I start watching a show, I don't like it, but I'm gonna torture myself to finish it.
Listen, I'll tell you, the last 15 episodes or so of Double Theta are really awesome. But you have to slog through like 35 episodes before that
I mean,
that
we're
are
already
not
halfway
good.
in. We're 25 in.
I don't want to watch anymore.
I'm not
It's
telling you to
fun.
watch it.
Yeah, because here's the thing. It doesn't even end up having it.
Oh, yeah, because you said
it's
they
almost non-canon.
Yeah, didn't they make the movie or whatever afterwards that like basically
the
retconned it?
the re-release of the Theta compilation movie, the new
Yes.
translation.
Because then they like
Retcon.
changed the ending or whatever so it doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Well, also the original villain of Double Theta was supposed to be Char.
Right.
Like they
I
were
remember
gonna
That's
reveal
why
that
he's
to
in-
be Char, and then that never happened because they started.
That's why
planning.
he's in the.
That's why he's
intro.
in the intro.
Yeah, that's why he's in the intro of that show, and he's never on it.
Right.
Awesome.
While they were making that show, they started planning Char's Counterattack, the movie, and they were like, "We want to do that more."
Yeah. But
But,
we've gone through quite a bit.
Yeah, we've done the three compilation movies for the original series.
Yep.
A new translation, the compilation movie for Theta, which people have issues with, but
I thought it was fine.
I really like new translation for what it is. I don't have time to sit down and watch like 52 episodes
Right.
of Theta.
I mean, since it's my only foray into it, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very succinct story.
The new animation scenes in it are gorgeous.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, like you could tell when they
You
showed
can
up,
really-
but
even
they were
even
pretty.
The old stuff is really pretty.
Yeah.
So we watched those. We watched
Half of Double Zeta.
about like probably maybe a little bit less, honestly.
Maybe.
Probably like 23 episodes.
Yeah.
Then we watched Char's Counterattack
Yep.
and
Thunderbolt.
the two Thunderbolt movies, which were December Sky and Bandit Flower.
Right. And then we have one more movie. that we
I have War in the Pocket on Blu-ray
Yeah, and then everything else is on Hulu, which we haven't gotten.
or on a different streaming
Yeah.
services. Yeah.
But we've gotten a good chunk in.
Yeah, we have finished the original 4 Gundam things.
Yeah. And then there's that movie that's coming out in
Hathaway.
a week, a month,
July 1st.
a month.
No,
July
like
is
a,
like-
Oh, yeah,
2
yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I'm very excited for Gundam Hathaway.
Yeah, we should do day one for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
you
then
know
we'll
what
just
I think? Sorry.
no, go ahead.
You know what I think Gundam has done very well?
Everything.
Yes.
Except for the things that had done
Yeah.
totally dog
Wait,
shit.
which one's the one where the fucking shell falls on that lady's head?
Oh, that's F91.
Okay.
F91 also a screaming hot mess.
Yeah, but like that one scene.
That one I don't mind rewatching because it is very pretty and the first 20 minutes are really good.
Cool. And already on.
The issue is that when they were making F91, I don't know if it's that they couldn't decide or they were not sure if it was going to be like a full 13 episode series or a movie.
Oh no.
So they planned for both.
Oh, what
and
a mistake.
they started planning for the series a little bit more. And then what ended up happening was they were told, hey, we're going to go forward with the movie. So the movie plays out like a compilation
Oh,
for a
that's
13 episode
awful.
series. So it's really jarring and mildly
Is it-
incomprehensible.
Does it feel like a highlights reel?
Yeah, that's what all Gundam compilation movies are for the
That's
most
true.
part.
That's true.
But they're also pretty long, those
Yeah,
compilation
I mean like
movies.
the
Like
They're
how
like
long?
2 hours minimum
yeah,
each.
like the
Oh.
first
Oh, wow.
3 Gundam movies.
Those are like
and-
hour and a half to 2 hours
Yeah, and then,
each.
and then Zeta.
Data was longer for sure.
Zeta was long.
The
but,
third
like,
one was at least 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but like yeah, because each Gundam movie got longer. And then Zeta was also pretty long. But like they were all
6-hour Gundam movie.
they were all good. Yeah, I mean I think what we did one every time we met, or did we do multiple?
Zack Snyder's Gundam.
We did at least 2, I think.
What we did, well, for at least the first 3 compilation movies, I think you and I knocked all those out in a day.
Oh yeah, because then we asked Colin.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
we
then
were
I
we were
joined.
hanging out for like, cause you had already seen those, right?
I saw the first one. I didn't see at least the third one.
Well, lucky for you, they're all coming to Netflix Friday.
Hey-o.
Sweet.
Like tomorrow.
Wait, dubbed?
That's
I don't know
not-
if they're gonna be
Because
dubbed.
they usually dub stuff.
First 3 are
I don't
good.
know if there's a dub for those.
No, I know. I mean, but I figured they might make.
Oh,
it.
First
like
3 are good,
Netflix
by
will
the
do
way.
their
I-
own.
But yeah,
I
because
do recommend
Netflix a
those,
lot of
yeah.
times makes their own dub.
Charge Counterattack will have a dub because obviously we watched that.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, no, because originally you and me, I was like, because we had talked about doing a Gundam watch
Yeah.
forever, and then we started doing it, and then I think we mentioned it to you, and you were like, I'd do that, and we were like, no.
Yeah, and then you hopped in on Theta.
Yeah.
Was it Zeta? You didn't watch the
It was,
third with
no,
us?
I just missed the first 3 movies.
Oh, okay.
And then I hopped
Yeah.
in with you guys.
Yeah.
Because we did. I don't think we did. I don't know if we did all of Theta in a day. I think we maybe did.
I think.
I think we did. Maybe we
I
did
think
the
we
first.
broke it up into 2.
Yeah, I think we did maybe the first 2, and
Yeah.
then. No, I think we had to. You know what we did? We did the first 2, and then the next time we met, we did the third movie and
They're not
the
Animal
first
Crossing,
quarter
fuck
of
off.
Double Theta.
Yes.
That
That's
was
what
what we did.
bells.
Because
houses.
then we were like, all right, cool. Double Zeta's a fucking slog. Then we're like, we'll do it again. And then
hang
we
out with
finished the
Kirby,
second
alright?
half of that first thing, and we were like, you know what? We don't need to do this.
Thank God I don't have to buy that other Blu-ray.
They're racing.
Yeah. I.
Is Kirby?
I'll do it at
Kirby's
some
not in
point
Mario
'cause I
Kart,
hate
is he?
myself. Maybe it'll be
Kirby's
on
not a
that.
Mario character.
Why is it?
Kirby's
Yeah,
its
I
own
guess,
character.
I guess you are right there.
Kirby
You're
is
right.
its
I
own
guess neither
character.
is Link though.
No, but
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
like he was
But
a
like
DLC
Link
character.
is like a DLC character.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kirby's not a Mario character.
Of what?
Mario
Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart. Yeah.
Yeah, 8.
Any of
Link
that.
did it.
I like.
Any
We,
of
we
that.
all
Yes, he is, but I don't
got we
think
all
Kirby
got
is.
Mario Kart.
That's what we're
recently.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
what? Yeah,
we
we
should-
should-
we've
I
been
didn't
playing
realize
Mario
what we
Kart.
were talking about.
We
damn
have
it.
spent the last year playing like Rainbow Six Siege together, and we're just like the most chipper,
God, are we
upbeat people.
toxic.
No, we're pretty
No,
upbeat with
the
each other.
GPS,
We
we're
compliment
wholesome
each
as fuck.
other. We compliment each
Cannot say
other
that.
at like
in the
every
name of
chance
the
we
Father,
can.
the Big Brother, and the Holy Roller.
But we get Mario Kart.
We're only
my
playing
God.
with each
And
other.
we
I'm
are
still-
We're
I'm
only playing with
Dude,
each
I
other.
am still apologizing to Anthony for that thing I said.
I-
What happened?
Cannot stop.
Oh my
calling
God!
it.
Like
we
a
were
week
playing
ago?
together, maybe a little more than a week ago.
We could have
It
guys.
was about a week.
How did I
Yeah.
not know this was happening?
Well, it was in
I'm
all
sure
the
within the chat you would have been
You
in.
just
You're in
ignored it.
every chat that we've talked about.
No, I
this.
know, but I just don't remember this conversation. Was
Yeah.
I
Mike
like
doesn't
asleep by that
read.
point?
I don't know, probably like
Mike
8
doesn't
o'clock.
know.
No,
So
look, I'm
yeah.
an old man now. Literally, like if we were playing
Remember when you
yesterday,
used to make fun of me for going to bed at 11?
we were literally playing yesterday, and I was like, it was like 7 o'clock maybe.
Did we
2
play
days
video
ago.
games
We're
yesterday?
just like, I'm ready to go to bed.
It was 2 days ago because
2
we
days
were
ago?
gonna watch the Capcom thing,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and instead we played Siege.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we played Siege, and then it was like 7
Oh no,
o'clock
we were gonna
or
watch.
something.
Maybe it was the Bandai Namco. It was Tuesday.
I don't know.
It was Tuesday. The
Whatever.
same day as
But-
Nintendo.
We were like, all right. It was like 7 o'clock, and people were like, all right, we should go like do something else or whatever. And I was like,
We were
"Bet,"
like, yeah,
'cause
let's
I'm-
go eat dinner.
I'm tired. And Naaman goes, yeah, you're like an old man now. And I went,
He started to fight back and gave up.
I gave up, and Naaman just goes, wow, that was sad. And I went to think of something smart, and then I realized you're right.
Yeah.
And he went, oh.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, cool. And then I hung up and I went to my bed and fell asleep at like 8 o'clock.
Wait, is your guys' dynamic playing Mario Kart the same dynamic as playing Mario Party?
I don't play.
it might
I don't
be
play
worse.
Mario
Less
Party if I
alcohol
want to keep
involved.
my
It
friend.
might
Less
be
alcohol
worse.
involved.
Oh.
Mario Party is just
Yeah.
always
oh,
toxic.
Man. Oh,
I-
I
I'm
said
not
something
usually
so
toxic
mean
during
to Anthony
Mario
when we were
Party.
playing Mario Kart.
What did you say?
Do I want to repeat this? It's not that
We
bad,
can
right?
It's not
edit
that
this
bad.
out, yeah?
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if it's bad,
Yeah.
We'll
leave
cut
out.
it.
I got carded, as you do.
Right.
And from like the depths of my soul, I was like, Anthony, oh, you fat little girl.
So what?
And like, it didn't even like, there was not a breath in between me saying that and me going, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. There was like, it was that came out and instantly I was apologizing.
Every time somebody passes me, I call them a cuck, and I specifically tell them that they pay somebody to fuck their wife.
I
Anthony,
like that.
I get
Anthony
very
did one of
upset.
the
I
funniest
just-
things I've
I just
ever heard.
I just stand first.
Damn.
That's a crock of shit. You drive off the map and then you silently start screaming fuck. You're going, fuck.
Alex, I just stayed first.
I have not played Mario Party or Mario Kart in like forever, but I used to be good. I'll see
Hey,
if
you,
I still
do
am.
you want to be sweared at?
I've
Yeah,
always
hey,
been
man.
bad at
oh,
Mario
I'll
Kart,
say
but
some
I
shit
love
I
it.
mean and
So much
instantly
fun.
regret.
You say shit you mean to me all the time.
Yeah. Someone's gotta keep your ego deflated.
Yeah. If it's not me, it's got to be someone else.
I'm dragging you down here with us.
Yeah. Like, because all I've got is being better at all of you in Smash.
That's also
that's
that-
fine.
that-
I
I don't think
consistently
any
kick
pride
your
on
ass.
that
Smash
though.
players smell bad.
You're right. You can have that one.
I will make
Wait.
fun of people who play Smash and like pride themselves on being good at Smash
Well,
for
no,
the
'cause
rest of my life.
I used to be really shit at Smash, and then so when I went to Baylor, the fucking like editing room, we used to take I used to take my Switch to the editing room on like late nights, and I would set it up on this big ass TV we had, and then we would all be sitting there editing in like 1 a.m, and then someone would just be like, I need a break, and we'd be like, bet, Smash. So then there were 2 people in that room that were like exceptionally amazing at Smash. And I used to like play
I bet
like
they don't shower.
yeah, but I used to play like a bunch of different characters, and then I went, all right, I got to pick one and get good.
Okay.
So I picked Little Mac because I liked him the most, and
You
now
are good with Little Mac,
I just
but you're
only
crap with everyone else.
only
yeah, because I used
uses
to,
Little
you-
Mac.
you
I used to be good.
specialize.
I used to be good at Little Mac, Ike, and Crom, and then I had to pick one. So I
okay.
just picked Little Mac, and I got bad with everybody else, and got
he
good
had
at him.
to get good.
A lot of anime
Yeah.
talk
I was
happens
very.
here, huh?
I'm always
This is how it
mediocre
is.
with
I figured.
It's tangents at all times.
fucking
Yeah, I had a
Marth,
really deep-seated
Peach,
feeling that's exactly what this was.
Zelda
Yeah.
and Sheik if you're playing
Yeah. Whatever the fucking name
The
is.
Like
most recent one?
like Melee or
Zelda.
What's
Ultimate.
the most recent
Oh,
one? Where you can
Ultimate?
play them as two different.
Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You
God.
weren't saying anything.
You were
just
just-
stood there like questioningly.
No,
We're talking
there's
Ultimate?
a different one before that.
Brawl.
Brawl.
Okay,
Brawl?
then never mind. Yes, Ultimate.
Are you talking about Super Smash
Melee,
Brothers for the
Brawl, or
Wii U?
Ultimate?
there's
or
one in
64?
between those.
There is one in between. The one for the
What?
Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U that
Wasn't
nobody
it just
played because
called
it was on the
Super
Wii
Smash
U.
Brothers?
Yeah.
It was just called Super Smash
Hey,
Brothers.
For the
It
Wii U.
Hey, have
It
you
was
touched?
also on
It was
the
also on
3DS.
the
Have you ever?
That's
Have you
the one
ever?
I have.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the Wii U in real life or touched
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
In real life, yes. My
Absolutely.
friend had one.
All right, well, fuck me, I guess. Never mind.
My friend had one in
Great
college.
Bit.
Yeah, there's one in my closet upstairs.
But like,
Is there
You
really?
bought one?
Sure did.
I'm
For
so sorry for you.
You know-
what reason?
I
Full
like
price?
it.
Full price?
But we don't have to talk about that part.
Full price?
I'm so sorry.
Super
Full
Mario
price.
Bros, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Smash Brothers, and there was like something else I wanted to
Breath
play.
of the
And,
Wild.
no, it was
But that
before
came
Breath of
out
the Wild.
on
Here's the
same
thing.
time.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
that-
I
It was on the
I-
Wii U.
Yeah.
I got those games. I played those games. I just dropped the system because it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. And then
I appreciate them trying something. Like I'll never,
Yeah,
I'll
I
never,
mean, Nintendo
I'll never
always
not
tries.
appreciate them like trying
Yeah.
something new to change the game. Like,
They got nothing. They
and I
have
think-
literally nothing.
and I
to
think
do.
it was like a big step towards the Switch, which is
Yeah.
Wait,
phenomenal.
wait.
so.
Which one
Yeah,
is
and
the
then-
Wii U? The one where
With like it has a gamepad, but it's also like its own.
it's also the
console somehow.
controller,
Oh,
and then you
it's
play
like-
on the TV.
There's like
It's literally
usual
like-
Wiimotes also.
It's like a proto
Yes,
Switch.
Yes. Okay,
By
I
the
do
way,
remember
when the
that
Switch
one.
came out and Breath of the Wild came out, I was like, I really need to play Breath of the Wild. Guess I'm gonna have to buy a Switch. And I spent like 2 weeks looking for a
And
Switch
then they just
instead
announced
of
Breath
just
of the
buying
Wild
it.
2, and they really should announce a Switch Pro because that game, I'm worried it's not gonna run well.
They'll announce it.
Yeah,
eventually.
I'm sure they have
almost
something covered.
all new games on the Switch can't run anymore.
Yeah, that's true. They really need to release.
Still
a
buy
Pro.
new shit.
I bought it when it came out, so like,
I have a huge backlog.
I bought it right before quarantine.
I I bought
I
mine right
was
before
gonna
quarantine.
buy
I
it
bought
right
mine like
before
Actually, no,
January.
I
and then
didn't-
I think I
waited
might
too
January-
long and it was sold out.
No,
I
I,
got
bought
mine
it right
January
before
2020.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like November.
February 2020, I was like, I'm finally.
Oh no,
gonna do it.
that
I'm gonna
actually
buy
was
a
right
Switch,
before quarantine.
And then it was sold out everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, because we were playing
Yeah,
stuff
it was
before
November
quarantine.
2019.
Yeah, because I don't think I bought the Switch right when it came out, but I bought it like in a window, like in that window, because I had it way before quarantine. But maybe it wasn't exactly when it came out. I just remember like some of my friends had it, and I was like, all right, well,
Well, what was it? 2017.
yeah, maybe I bought it. in-
That's a long time.
So I might have gotten an
2017.
18.
I got mine.
I might have gotten an 18 then, because then I
Alright.
bought it for like Mario Kart and Party and stuff for my friends to play, and then for Smash. So
We never finished Colin's Wii U. Sorry.
Did we?
And then I was like, hey, I want to play this game, but I'm gonna refuse to play it on the Wii U, and I'm gonna buy a Switch. So I went to a Walmart or a Best Buy every day for a week until I found a Switch, and it only took 7 days.
That's
Because
not
I was
bad.
really
Well,
lucky.
if you're searching for a Switch in April 2020, it takes 3 months.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
you
no.
sometimes drive to 40 minutes to a random Target for them to not have it.
This was
Ooh.
a week
got
after it came out. I told myself I don't need the Switch. I told myself I don't need the Switch for 2 days,
got
and then
it
I
on
was like,
Amazon.
okay, I need it.
I don't need
yeah,
it.
I impulse.
I
bought
don't
mine.
need it.
Yeah.
I need
I'm pretty
it.
sure I just got mine. No, okay.
I was
so
thinking about
I
buying
did get
one.
mine during a shortage because I remember I got mine, I think on Amazon, and it just like happened to, like it was just there, and I was like, bet, buy. And then my friend, I think a week later, was like, I'm also gonna get one, and he spent the time going to different stores because it wasn't on Amazon anymore, and he was taking like a month to find it. So I think it was just like one of those, yeah, like lucky, like
Literally,
I'll get it.
Literally, I was having a bad day, and I was in Target.
You were
Or
like,
no, it
I'll
was-
drop
I was in
$300
Best
on
Buy.
this.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend was like, if you buy something, it will probably make you feel a little bit better. Please buy something.
Oh, okay.
And I was
Retail
like,
therapy. It's a
yeah, and I
thing.
was like, ugh, fine. I guess we can go to Best Buy and see if they have a Switch there. And she was like, okay, cool. And I walked in and I was like, do you have any Switches? And they were like, absolutely. Here you go.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
They said.
Every time I've been to Best Buy in the
Essentially-
past year, they're like, "No, we're sold out." I'm like, "I'll go fuck myself then."
No, I bought mine.
You should've done
was,
what I did,
I was
yeah.
I was like thinking
Be
about.
sad when you go.
I thought
Yeah, they'll bring them out for you.
I thought about this purchase for 2 months, and then finally was like, Eamon was like, hey, we're gonna get fucked later, and we can play 1-2 Switch. I was like, I need to buy a Switch for that. He's like, yeah,
Literally
buy
exactly what
buy a
happened.
Switch. I was like, okay.
No. I had offered to buy it, and you were like, nah, I'll just buy the Switch in the game. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, 'cause,
I
like,
needed any excuse to buy it. and
that's
I
why
took it.
I'm pretty
I
happy
wanna
I got
buy
it.
it so bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy I got it when I did, because now it's like if they or when hopefully they announce the Switch Pro, I could justify getting it because I've had the Switch for a while now.
Wait,
Then it's
what's
not like
gonna-
I just bought it and I'm like,
What's going to be the difference between the Switch and the Switch Pro?
it'll
gonna
have
be-
more power.
It's just gonna be more powerful.
Yeah.
Should I wait for the Switch
Probably.
Pro?
At this point, yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
if
say
you don't have it,
it's
just
gonna
wait.
be like
I mean,
2022.
I don't
at
even know if you have the
earliest.
option to buy a Switch at this point, though. So like, you might not have.
Yeah,
a
you might
choice.
I
might
guess
as well
that's
just
fair.
wait because like it'll just
I know I
run
keep
things
saying
better.
it, but
Oh, okay.
great anime
No,
podcast.
because I keep thinking about it, and
It's
I'm
it's
so
called
horrible
Vaguely
where I-
Anime. We can
where I
talk about
think
anything.
Is that the name of the podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vaguely Anime.
Oh, I didn't even know it had a
He
name.
said that at the
I
beginning.
literally
right?
said, "Hi, welcome to Vaguely Anime."
Crazy. I absolutely tuned that out until I absolutely turned out everything you said until I heard my name.
Yeah, that sounds
No.
about accurate for you.
Yeah, no, it's called
I don't
Vaguely.
need that mundane
It's called
shit.
Vaguely Anime specifically because me and Colin were in a car at work.
Colin and I.
Wait, you were there too?
No. I hate you.
She does work there.
Let me slap your knee.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a knee slapper, huh?
Oh yeah. In fact, all I just did was punch his knee with my palm, and it really hurt.
It didn't hurt
Me
did
and
not hurt me at
Colin.
all.
Hurt like crazy.
We're in a car at work.
Me was in a car, yeah.
Yeah. And,
Unga bunga.
and we were like, hey, we should do something. We haven't done anything, and we have
In
not put our
general.
degrees to work.
Ever in
And
our
so
lives.
we were like, yeah, we should make a podcast. And I was like, we should do it maybe on anime since we do that the most. And he was like, but I don't want to do it on only anime. And I was like, we could call it Vaguely Anime. It's vaguely about anime. And he went, well, that was the best idea you've ever had. And I
How does
went,
that feel once in 24 years? You had a good idea.
and then
It was on accident, even.
Yeah.
and then I was like, hey,
No thought behind
and I was
it.
like,
He
hey, we
just
could
said
call
it.
it that, and then that solves all the issues. And he went, fuck, okay. And then
No
and
thoughts,
then
head empty.
immediately I went, cool, we're doing this. I messaged Sage and went, hey, would you do this? And she went, yeah, all right. And then went, bet, we're putting down money right now so that we actually have to do it because all of us are indecisive as fuck and we'll never do anything.
Yeah.
And now you're
Yeah.
listening to it, audience.
Yeah,
Woo!
Watching
Uh,
it even.
yeah,
They might be.
might be. You might
Could
be
be.
on Spotify. Might
I'm
be on
not,
whatever.
Could
I'm
be
not
Apple
involved in
Music.
this. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we're putting it on
You
whatever.
don't know us.
Yeah, I don't know.
I won't
definitely
listen to
definitely
it.
don't know anime, but I
No?
do know Gundam.
No.
Biggest
Fair.
Gundam fan.
Massive Gundam. Bigger than me, even.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
You-
what- at least, yeah.
You know the horse?
On the
Sage
street.
should have called me.
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah. On the street, I hear he's the real Gundam fan.
You know what they
Gundam
say.
fan
You
on
know
the
what they say.
street. Absolute demon of Tekkadan in the sheet.
Even the
That one only for Mike. That one's a joke specifically for Mike.
Dude, I want to buy. You showed me the first Gunpla that I was like, I want to buy this.
Oh, that new Barbados
Yeah, well,
variant.
besides that metal one, but that one was really expensive.
Yeah, it's like $200. All
Yeah.
metal.
And I was like, I can't justify this.
Full
but that
Metal.
other one,
That's an anime.
what?
Alchemist?
Hey, that's one
Hey.
you've seen.
I'm
I have
rewatching
seen
that
that
right
one.
now.
Oh my god, I have
I'm
to do.
rewatching Brotherhood.
Hey.
No, I
You
Hey,
rewatch that every
hey.
year, don't you?
I do watch that.
I watched it for the
every
first
year.
time.
Hey,
like,
do you watch only Brotherhood?
in
Or
all of
both?
them? I don't know.
Only
I think
Brotherhood?
usually.
August,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, have you ever watched the original?
I watched half of it.
Very fun.
Like back in
I
junior year.
honestly think it's just as good.
It's
I-
different. It's
Yeah, it
very
is,
different.
But it is not like they are not like. I think that it did. I mean, I think everyone says this. They did the first like little part better, but that's just because Brotherhood was like fat speed running it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
already
because they
covered
were
it.
like, you already saw
Yeah.
this.
So like that's not like any points against it. I think that
It was
when
awesome.
it did its own thing, I liked it just as much as what Brotherhood did. Like I enjoyed the difference.
I
of it.
What's
watched-
crazy about the movie where it was like, uh-oh,
Yeah, that
they're
one-
in
that one was
Nazi
weird.
Germany?
Yeah, that one was weird. I did think it was kind of
What?
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the
spoiler
original
tag.
Theory, yeah, the original series ends completely differently from Brotherhood.
Yeah,
It
they
goes
finished
off
it
yeah,
before
different-
they finished it before the
yeah.
manga, right?
They so the Ed ends up in the real world.
Like our world
But same year.
as
What
their
year,
world.
what year is their world?
Like 19
whenever
it's
World
like
War II's
1920 something.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's
World War
because-
One then.
No, because they're in World War One.
Oh, are they?
In-
yeah, oh yeah, they
their
are.
their
World
world
War.
seems
Yeah.
a lot more World War
Yeah,
One than World War
so
II.
it's like
Alright.
So they-
1920, around the time of Hitler's first attempted coup.
Yes.
Well, if,
And Ed's in
Yeah, that-
Nazi Germany, and he meets the Nazi Germany counterpart of his brother Alphonse.
Yeah, and Alphonse is in the current
He's
is
like-
in the
he's a
regular
Hitler-
world,
he's a
but looks
Hitler
like
youth.
Ed. Yeah, but like in the regular world,
In the armor?
Alphonse is there. He's him again.
Okay.
Like human
he
body.
wears
Yeah.
like Ed's cloak
Has
and like
no
has long
memory.
hair. He has no memory. He just knows that he's looking for his brother.
Yeah.
And so it turns out that all alchemy in the Brotherhood or in the Full Metal universe gets its power from everyone that dies in our world. So they have all their power because of the world war that's happening, and they have to.
Really weird.
Yeah, and he gets back from a rocket ship.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's right. They're building a rocket ship in
Yeah.
that.
And that's,
Because
wait,
he
that's
learns-
how he
he learns-
crosses universes?
Yeah, so
It's just so
and,
off
and,
the
and
rails.
alchemy. Or
yeah, so
whatever.
Ed finds
Yeah,
the
it is.
Ed finds like the alternate versions of his brother and his dad, I think, and
I haven't seen it in like 10 years.
and he knows like science, so
Yeah.
he teaches them how to like build a rocket, and the rocket is to get him back to his universe.
But like also the Nazis want to use technology.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but when you just
This
said
feels
that he
like a-
teaches them to build
it
a
was a
rocket,
weird
all I
idea.
can think
Sucks.
of is
Yeah.
Anohana,
It was
where
weird.
they're like, we're gonna build her a
Not the
rocket, and
biggest
she's
fan
gonna
of
get
that.
her wish granted.
You know
This
what?
feels like a
That show
weird
made me cry.
fanfic.
Yeah,
You know what? Anime kind of cringe. Vaguely anime
Kinda?
is vaguely cringe.
always.
I do hate weeb. I am an outspoken critic of weeb.
You
And
are.
yet you
You're
are one
you're
yourself.
you're
no,
a
no, no.
weeb
I told
hater.
you the requirements for being a weeb.
What are the grounds for being a weeb?
You gotta own a piece of clothing that has anime on it.
fuck.
Not me.
I'm gonna buy you a shirt.
I won't
And
wear. I will
I
literally
only
set
have
it on
one.
fire
I
in
have
front of you.
a
You're a
t-shirt
weeb.
with
Doesn't matter.
Kakashi on it.
You have gunpla all over,
And they're cool.
and you read manga.
Yeah.
You're a weeb.
Wait,
No.
just cosplay
I don't
count?
own a single anime T-shirt.
I think cosplay super counts.
But it's not like.
But you're not wearing a
Okay,
t-shirt.
hold on.
That's
Wait a
different.
minute. You've cosplayed as anime things, yes? Weeb.
Damn it.
She's also cosplayed as DC heroes.
Okay. And?
She's
You
still
can cosplay
cosplaying as
it
an anime
as,
character.
as 1,000 DC heroes, but fuck one goat, and you'll always be known as a goat fucker.
There it is. That's the one.
Got me right there. You've got me.
Thank you for helping me. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god. Why?
You invited us on here. It was the worst idea you could have had. At the same time, dude, Alex and I share one brain cell to begin with. When we're in the same
they're both
room,
fighting for third
Colin
place.
gets a third of it.
Yeah.
Oh no. What a mess.
And then yet somehow you invited me into all this chaos of this friend group. You did it to yourself.
Hey,
Too.
we're happy you're
I
here.
really did. I didn't even like you at first, dude.
Yeah, you literally went to your
I
girlfriend and went, I
absolute-
fucking hate this guy. And then like the
Spicy
next
meatball.
week we started talking about Gundam, and then he
Well,
was like, "Bet."
yeah. You had it open on your laptop because you could never put that thing away in class.
Yeah.
And I guess you were
You're a
watching
bad
like you had like an episode of IBO open. I was like, oh cool, you watch Gundam.
Oh, yeah, I did start IBO before you told me to.
With Mike.
Yeah, you just
I
happened to be
assume
watching it.
yes.
That would be my
And then
assumption, too.
Eamon was like, "Oh, you watch IBO?" And then he said one word to me, and I went, "Cool, befriending this person because he talked to me."
Yeah.
And then I just talked to him every day.
And then
he went, "All right, I guess
it
we're
turned
friends."
out we were in 2 classes
This
together.
is community college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we met, and then I met Colin and Kat, and then we found out that me and Colin were the exact same person, and Eamon immediately regretted befriending me.
Yeah, it was like a singularity event. It was
Oh,
like one of the worst choices. It's like, you know, in like a Telltale game or one of those Until Dawn, it'll be like, so and so will remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those
Do you remember
popped up
this?
for me in my life, and it was like, Eamon will regret this.
And then me and Colin for like, then I moved to Texas, and me and Colin just like
Didn't talk.
Yeah, but then we like, cause we met once, or no, we met a couple times beforehand, but like
You guys had met like at school, but then
I
then
think
we
I
went to
to
see Guardians
Guardians of
2.
the Galaxy
yes, and then I went to like one house party.
Did you?
Yeah, the one at your girlfriend's house.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah, I went to that, and then I was gone. I think the next like week.
I forgot about that party. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for maybe an hour. I was not there for long because I didn't know any of you, and I was like,
When
"This is
was
awkward."
this?
I don't know.
This was right before I left. I
Oh,
think, so.
it had to be 20.
17?
Oh, 'cause I went to Ramapo. I don't even remember what year I got to Ramapo.
It might have been
We
early,
graduated high
early
school in
2018, 'cause I don't think I
You
was
guys
there.
are
so-
together.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So 20
18?
early 2017 or
it
late
was- yeah,
16
early-
or anywhere
yeah.
in 16.
You were getting back from like a family trip in like Cancun or something because you
That would be
showed up to that
2016.
party
Yeah.
late.
yeah,
that would have been
16.
2016.
Yeah, because that I remember because I was like, "Oh yeah, I never do them when they were dating." And Game goes,
Wintertime?
"100% you did."
Yeah.
It's okay. I didn't know you were like I met you 4 times, and the 5th time it sucked. So
Yeah. I mean, like I didn't for a while because a bunch of you guys referred to me only as Texas Mike because you hadn't met me.
Yeah.
Specifically, Fior.
Yeah.
Who I've met like now like 4 times I think, not even that many times.
it's a big number.
Yeah, and then
A number for sure.
And then for a while,
Allegedly.
I only referred to Kat as that person I never met, and I had met her like a bunch of times.
Good one.
Yeah.
Can't believe you met our friend's brother the other night for the 2nd time and almost said nice meeting you for the 1st time.
What?
All right,
Off
so
camera. I don't want to say his
Okay,
name
no
because I don't know
problem.
if
No
you want.
problem.
fair enough. Yeah, but I didn't remember that I'd met him once before. We went to a movie together.
Yeah,
Good
literally we were because we went to again we were getting dinner after a movie, and we happened to run
What a
into the
romantic date.
friend, and it wasn't just him. My girlfriend was there too, and so was Anthony.
What a romantic date.
Yeah,
Double
yeah, it
date.
was a double date. Yeah.
Famous lovers,
Anthony and my
Anthony.
girlfriend definitely
Mike.
talked more that night than I talked to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were going to get food someplace, and we happened to pull into the place we were getting food, and our friend and his brother were there, and we were like, "Hey, we invited you to dinner," and he was like, "Oh, you didn't tell me where you were going, and also I was already at dinner."
Yeah, and so we just happened to run into him, and then I was like, in my brain, I was like, I should probably say like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you," and then I just like, I didn't like the
Yeah.
conversation like continued, and I was like, whatever. And then he got in the car, drove away, and I looked at him and I went, I was like, that's the first time that he's existed to me. He's never existed, like, cause I never met him.
And I was like, "That's
much
not true.
like your parents. And then
They're-
Eamon was
those
like,
aren't real."
yeah. And then Eamon was like, oh yeah, I guess that is the first time you met. And then he thought about it for a second and went, wait, no, it isn't.
Yeah, we'd seen a movie together even.
And I was like, oh, thank God I didn't say anything.
Terrible.
If it helps, their initials both start with J.
I figured it
I
out.
was
Thank
working
you.
through
Yeah.
process of elimination, but I got there in the end.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I still can't
think-
believe I met the other J friend.
Ugh.
Oh man, same
Boy,
name
howdy.
though.
Same name.
Yeah.
Same name.
Oh my god.
What a trip that was.
Also,
We
Anyway.
never need to get into that.
Anime.
Yeah.
Anime.
Anime. So, Haikyuu, you've been watching Haikyuu. Accidental anime fan.
Accidental anime fan. Yeah, I watched.
At
I mean, I watched the
at
season
my
3.
belligerent bequest.
Which is also how I started watching it.
Yeah,
Oh, worth it.
I'll watch IQ. at some
incredible.
point.
Yeah, watch
It's
it.
really good.
It was really
I
good.
plan on it.
Literally might be tied for my favorite shonen of all time with Yu Yu Hakusho.
really?
It is Haikyuu.
No, it's really, really good.
I got caught up on the anime, and then I went and read like the last 150 chapters of the manga, and it slammed so unbelievably hard. It was perfect.
Is it considered a shonen?
Yeah, it's absolutely a shonen.
in
It
Shonen
runs
Jump.
in Shonen Jump.
All right. I didn't
yeah,
know that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
usually sport stuff is shonen.
Yeah,
fair
most
enough.
sports anime.
Yeah.
I thought Shonen
I
was
guess in my
when
brain I
the
just always
enemy
had
guy
shonen
joins
sports
your
separate.
team.
What?
Is
No,
What does
that's
that
just a
mean?
common trope.
When the enemy guy joins,
thought
you
shonen was-
that was a specific term for that thing that happens in anime.
I thought Shonen was. All right, first season
Like rivals?
we're trying to beat enemy A.
No.
And then the end of season 1 you
Oh,
beat
no,
enemy
no,
A,
no.
and then
Shonen
halfway through
just-
season
Shonen
2 they're like,
fighting.
"Hey,
Yeah.
enemy A is on our team now."
Shonen
No.
just
We gotta beat
means-
enemy B,
Shonen
and then
just
season
means young boy.
Yeah,
It's something that's
but
made to
like young
usually
adult.
it's a battle thing.
Yeah.
Usually it's like
Okay.
fighting, like Naruto.
So
Yeah.
Or
Haikyuu,
sports.
all those matches are the battle.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
But
Okay.
like shonen
Lots
just
of
means young
tournament
boy.
arcs.
'Cause
Alright.
It's supposed to be
just-
like
show is basically.
I know what
tournament.
shonen
Yeah.
is.
They
now.
go from
Yeah.
training arc to tournament arc in Haikyuu.
It's
That's
all
Yeah,
just
it is.
it's
the
all just fight
ideal
stuff
setup.
because it's
Yeah,
it's
the
targeted
training
towards
arcs
young
are
Okay.
kids.
better.
Well, now I know what shonen means.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's generally just what will appeal to a young boy, and then you tell the story however you
Or
want.
me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but
Yeah.
no, then you tell the story in like, a lot of them tell stories in like very
Resident young
little,
boy,
slightly
Alex.
more mature
If
ways.
you ever had me on again, I
I
want to be your
almost
said young
said
boy.
I
Alright,
almost
got
said
you.
something way worse than
That's
that.
why. That's why most shonen like main characters are young high school age boys, and then shojo is like young high school age girls.
Yeah, shoujo just
yeah.
means
Shojo is
girl.
young girl.
Fun
Yeah.
fact: did you know Kentaro Miura used to consider Berserk a shoujo?
That's incredible.
What?
Do you know why?
Tell me.
Was there a young boy in
Because
it?
according to
Shoujo
yes,
is young
it
Shojo's
is-
young girl.
It is by
Young
all
girl in it?
like, appearances and fact. It's like a seinen power fantasy.
Right.
But usually in like shonen, logic governs emotion, right? In a shoujo, emotion govern logic.
True.
And
yes.
that is absolutely what happens more in Berserk.
That's incredible.
So Kentaro Miura,
enough.
it's always like or he was. It's a shoujo.
Wow, my favorite shojo.
Oh,
My favorite shoujo.
didn't you
It's a
weren't you
little
saying?
brutal.
I think we were talking earlier in the car here that you were saying that
Could
the
be.
One Punch team.
Oh my
was
god,
making
yeah.
a new thing.
Literally like 15 minutes before
Haikyuu
he picked
talk.
me up.
Oh,
there,
yeah, we can get back
the
to that.
Madhouse, and the what?
Nothing. Keep
Nothing.
going.
We'll,
Good
it's fine.
Haikyuu
Keep
We'll
going.
make our way back.
We'll
We
change
will.
it back. We'll
And
change it
this
back.
is really quick. The director and Madhouse, the studio that did the first season of One Punch Man, that same director is coming back to do a new show with them called Sunny Boy. Do not know what it's about. The visuals look stunning. Who knows how long it is, and it comes out next month.
Neat.
All right.
Like they should put out like a 40-second teaser that was wildly confusing.
Neato.
All
I'll
about
give it
it.
a shot.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Haikyuu,
who's the
sorry.
best boy on Haikyuu?
Oh,
Easy answers.
the captain.
Daichi?
Yeah,
Daichi.
Daichi.
Daichi's a good one.
Daichi, absolutely.
Is there a shark teeth boy?
No.
What does that
No,
mean?
that's
They're all
free.
normal. They're all normal human.
Okay.
Well,
No,
some
no,
of them
no,
have
no, some of the
attributes. There's
enemies
Cat
are- some of
Boy,
the enemies
there's-
are kinda
there's
weird.
Bird
Uh,
Boy.
There's a lizard boy on the other
Lizard
team.
boy.
He's an enemy.
He's an enemy.
There's
Thank
Wall
you,
Boy.
name.
There's Wall Boy.
I can't. I
hate
don't know
all
any
of
of the
you.
names.
All right, first of all, I watch a lot of anime,
Hinata
and
and Kageyama, and that's it.
Okay.
it ends up
Daichi.
just being
Daichi.
it ends up just being like orange hair kid or
Let me
like
tell you-
whatever.
Let me tell you
God.
who the real best boy is.
Okay.
It's a tie for Asahi, the 8th
Yeah.
of
Okay.
the
That's
main
fair.
team,
That's
big
good.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw you.
I
I saw
love
it.
him.
Yeah.
Love Asahi and Oikawa, the enemy captain of Alba Josai.
The fucking.
At the end of their match at the end of season 2,
Yeah.
the captain of that team.
Yeah. No. The
He-
one. The Great King.
Yeah, the Great King.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Oikawa
He's
is
awesome.
He only continues to get better through the manga. He comes back in like when you least expect it, and it's awesome.
I
Awesome.
feel like I can't even pick who the best boy is.
It's
because every
Daichi,
time-
and it's
No,
not close.
Every time they introduce a new boy, I'm like, I'm immediately in love.
There's the greatest boy in season 4.
Well, watch it when they dub it
Not
because
there yet.
Why?
either-
oh, right.
no,
I
be,
know-
no. It makes sense. Either I watch season 4 and then I have to wait for season 5 and 6 or whatever anyway, or I can just stop now and wait.
Yeah,
Wait for
no,
season 4.
he's right.
to
That's
dub.
the thing, though.
Yeah.
Fair
So it
enough.
literally
You
doesn't
can read
matter.
the manga
I mean,
first.
I
I'm not going
watch-
to.
I do that
Okay.
sometimes.
You can watch there's like a 2-episode OVA that takes.
I
place
should
between
take. I
3
should
and
do
4.
that.
That's not dubbed, but it is really fun. It's about Nekoma and
Yeah,
Fukurodani.
I should do it. I'm not,
The
we'll see.
most I know about Haikyuu is the meme where it's like, lady drops her kid and like it's a normal guy and he just like grabs it and is like, oh, like be careful with your kid, ma'am.
Drop baby.
And
The
then-
Libro,
and-
yeah.
And then it's Haikyuu, lady drops kid and it's like
They all
like
dive.
Kageyama heights, like
Yeah.
like it's like
We're going for the mine. We're going for the mining. Quick.
No.
Like it's all the names who now I'm forgetting. I know Kageyama's in it.
Hinata,
truly,
Asahi,
It's like
Daichi.
literally, it's the set
Fukushima.
bump spike.
Truly, like
Have you
we.
watched season 3?
Yeah. Truly, we all need to. We all need to watch. We all need to watch IQ first of all.
Yeah.
And then we should all watch a volleyball match.
Yeah.
And we should see if
Yeah.
we can pick apart anything that's happening.
I've tried that. Oh
How'd it
man,
go?
it's hard. They move so
Volleyball's
fast.
so much faster where they
move
don't
so
shout each other's
fast.
names.
I
in
mean,
slow
dude, we could
motion.
easily make
oh,
that
like
a bit.
in real volleyball?
We could
Yeah.
easily have all of us watch it
I
and make
know
this a
quite.
bit.
I know some
Just
about
record
actual
us watching
It
volleyball.
doesn't need to be a
volleyball
bit. It could be one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some about
Wait, can we
actual
show
volleyball.
a recording?
I feel
of
like
a
I do,
sports
but I probably don't.
thing.
Depends.
But that's what I
I
knew
don't
about volleyball before I
know.
watched
I'm sure
IQ.
we could
Like,
find
if
out
you
that would
asked
be
me
allowed
about, like,
if it was like
Probably
high
go to like a
school
high
game.
school game.
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
better idea. Everybody, we're
And
gonna
the-
watch. Okay, we're gonna. Everybody's gonna get caught up on Haikyuu, and then we're gonna play volleyball.
Dude, I love playing volleyball.
We'll play a
I'm not good, but like it's fun
No.
We'll do it
backyard
on
style.
sand. We'll do it all Top Gun style.
Okay, let me tell
Very
you.
homoerotic.
3v3.
Sand is even harder.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no, I
Beach
know.
volleyball significantly
You
harder.
ever? I forget what it's called, but
Keep
you,
it up.
you've all watched Avatar, the one where
Last
they
Airbender?
like play volleyball with both their feet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's an actual
yeah.
sport.
Yeah.
That's name is escaping me.
Yeah.
But like that shit looks insane.
yeah.
Insane.
Dude, I can do
Insane.
pretty much any sport, so.
I mean, yeah, but like
You know what?
playing volleyball with
No,
their feet.
we're gonna keep it up.
Wait,
Soccer?
speaking of sports,
but
I
that's
still
kinda like-
vote
Yeah.
that we do a drunken pacer test
I'll do that with you.
Oh,
this
I
weekend.
refuse.
In
I
theory, this
refuse.
weekend.
No.
next weekend.
No.
No, if
We have
I'm
to plan ahead
sober,
now.
why would I
Next
want to move?
weekend.
If I'm
Yeah, we have to plan ahead
why
like
would
the
I
day.
wanna
Like
move?
I want
If I'm sober, why would I
Yeah,
want
I-
to?
I- that too, that
I
fine.
think we should do it Saturday.
People are
I think we do
fucking
Saturday. I
insane.
think we have like
get
a
it.
meal.
Eat
You want to
beforehand.
eat beforehand.
You're insane. I like you.
Yes.
I don't
Eat-
care about
I-
eating.
Eat
I-
beforehand.
What year
Do, like,
I
2
think about
drinks.
killing everyone?
Only feel like I
Only
want to
once?
shots, so I have a lot
Okay,
in
Only
me.
when
that's
we're
fair.
planning the
Okay,
group
2
trip.
shots.
With the
I was
coffee
gonna say,
PBRs.
One
Ben, you want to
Huh?
kill me
No,
way
no,
more than
no, no.
once.
I don't
I
like
like I think
No, but
about
the
it and I
coffee
mean
ones.
it
It just
once
tastes
a
like
year.
Starbucks
Okay,
full
fair
boost.
enough.
Like once a year, I'm
Right,
like,
I
if
don't
I
like
did it,
Okay, well you don't have that one.
planning
I'll have one.
vacation
have
would be about
like a-
100%
caffeine.
easier.
Yeah.
If I just killed them all, oh my god.
Monster.
Yeah, I'll do this. No, but
Look, I put all of my effort of decision making
None?
into this
You mean none?
podcast
Yeah.
White
Yeah, I'll
Claw-
do it with you.
No, no,
I-
no.
I-
How do
to
you call
make-
it?
make
Monster
sure that
and
this
vodka.
happened.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Jaeger bombs.
I've
I
never
like
tried
Jaeger
Jaeger.
Love Jaeger
I've
bombs.
never
They're
tried
good.
Jaeger. What does
Jaeger
it
bombs are
taste
so
like?
good.
Yucky?
Jaeger.
No, it tastes
like
Jaeger
black
by itself
licorice,
licorice,
really
but
not
Red Bull
bad.
with the
Well,
sweetness,
oh,
it just
I
kind of
love
tastes like kind of like
licorice.
They just came out with a.
It's not quite
like
candy,
a
'cause it's not, like,
cold
super
brew
rich or
Jaeger
anything.
Right.
It's-
Ooh,
Right?
Really?
you
I
just
keep
gotta
getting that
try it.
ad
I
on
don't
Okay.
describe it.
Yeah,
I think
I'll
it's
try
good.
one. I'll try one and then try to do a pacer test.
Yeah.
Editing this.
My
gonna be a
goal is
nightmare.
30.
I don't
Is it
remember how
you?
the pacer test works, so like.
Oh.
I mean, I know how
The
it
amount
works,
of
but I don't
side
remember what 30
conversations.
means. We also have to
Oh.
figure out like we have to measure the distance. So we'll have to
I
bring
was gonna have
stock
to
or
put like
something.
subtitles
Yeah.
on for one of the
We should do it like
conversations.
before noon, so like it's
should do it
hot
for me and
outside.
Colin.
agree.
Before
We've
it's,
been
like,
having
balls
really good
hot.
ones.
And then we can like jump in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's usually me looking at him and going, "Good anime podcast, dude."
Yeah.
Hey, Colin, you wanna swap and edit this one?
No, Michael.
Colin, hold on.
No.
And your legal count. Okay.
Oh,
ready.
wait.
You
my
beat
my
me to
lawyer.
the,
My
you beat
lawyer.
me to the
We
bit.
could give it to Anthony. He
Say
said
it
he
in
did.
lawyeries. Say it in
Oh,
lawyeries.
come now. Don't be mean to him.
My client refusing to do any work. He lady. He whispered something in my ear. I wasn't really listening.
I feel like
Your Honor, my client would like to convey fuck no.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll give it
Judge?
to, I'll give it to Anthony.
No, Michael.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm
Oh,
gonna do it. It's
stop.
fine.
Sorry, I said judge.
Sorry, when you do,
That
we
was
should
mine.
high
You just
five
said
from
that.
now on when you're the judge.
It's fine. Banging the table doesn't actually pick up all that much.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And even if it does, I could just lower
Anyway.
the audio. It's fine.
Sports anime was way more impactful. Well, A, I watched a sports anime the first time instead of just making fun of it. And then B, I watched a sport beforehand. I got really into hockey.
Yeah.
Wait,
Is there a hockey
you
anime?
should,
No, when there's a hockey anime, though, I will jump in ground floor.
You know what you should watch?
No.
Prince of Tennis.
No.
No.
Oh, I love Prince
should watch
of Tennis.
Pong.
Have you tried watching
Pong the
Prince of
animation.
Tennis recently?
Is
You
it
know,
ping
six
pong?
episodes.
Is it
no,
ping pong?
I've
no.
only watched
Ping
Prince
pong
of Tennis
animation
when,
is longer.
when he was on Toonami.
No,
So
let
I
me
used
tell
to
you-
have
Pong the
rose-tinted
animation.
glasses
Let me
on.
tell you, all
Right?
like
You know
130
what I'm talking
episodes
about?
Is
of
it
it are on
about-
Hulu.
is it a-
animation?
I tried watching
There's something
it.
that exists that's
No.
longer than 6 episodes because I've seen like 7.
Pong the animation. Right?
Oh,
That's
I
a
heard.
thing?
I heard it's very.
It's like
very
6
good.
episodes.
It's
isn't
about
it?
a kid
Look
who
it
I
up.
thought
Why
it
are we
was-
guessing?
I
It's
thought it
about a
was
kid who
longer.
like could try harder, but he decides not to because
Pong the
something.
animation is apparently incredible, and it's like
You should.
very
Did you
short.
never watch Yuri on Ice?
No.
Bro.
I've watched
Like first off, it's
what anime
ping
have I
pong.
watched?
the
Oh, it is
animation.
ping pong. I thought it was
yeah.
pong.
Is it
Alright,
more
I
than
thought it
6
was pong.
episodes? I think I've watched 7 episodes.
It's more than 6 episodes.
Yeah,
alright.
fuck you.
Ping
Oh, well.
pong?
Yeah,
The
I've seen,
animation?
well, I've seen like 7 episodes.
All right.
It's very trippy.
I don't
It's
remember
11
all of it.
total.
Don't
Okay.
ask why.
Watch Yuri on Ice.
Yuri on Ice is
Well,
incredible.
so they did
So
make
good.
a.
I also
Get
do
to
love.
it.
I
We'll see.
told Sage to watch Yuri on Ice because I'd finished watching it. I was like, this is a really good show, and I think Sage is gonna really like it. So I gave her the recommendation. She's like, okay, cool, I'll watch it. About 2 a.m. that night, I receive a phone call from Sage, who is drunk, crying, and telling me how fucking good
I'd
Yuri
watched
on
it all
Ice
But,
in
but
is.
how
one
did
sitting.
you
It's one
distinguish
season,
that
right?
from every
Yeah,
other
12
phone
episodes.
call you've had with Sage?
It was very noticeable
Yeah.
because she was drunk and crying and telling me how amazing
She
it
al-
is, and she watched it in one
Drunk
sitting.
and crying are synonym for Sage when
And
she.
then like a year later, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a rewatch while my friends were over when I was in college. And so I was rewatching again in one sitting, and then again I call and be like, Yuri on Ice is just so beautiful.
But you had other people. You just called him and interrupted what he was doing a year later?
Yeah.
What's he doing at 2 a.m.?
Yuri on Ice is pretty good though.
Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that.
Never seen
But
it.
I mean
Isn't
they
anything
did make
scandalous.
they did make a skating anime,
Sleep.
so they
They
could.
did. I saw
Skate
that.
Infinity
It's by,
is really
uh,
good.
it's
I
by
haven't
Bones.
watched
Yeah.
it.
Like skating like a.
Like
no, no.
skateboarding.
No, skateboarding.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's actually really
Sorry,
good.
second
It's like
viewer.
it's weird, but it's actually really fun
It
to
looked
watch.
Dude, if
really
there's
weird.
if there's hockey
It's really
anime, I'll
fun to
watch
watch
it.
though. But like
And
what I'm
it's,
saying is like if they made a skateboarding anime, I feel
Do
like
they-
they might be getting the
do
hockey
they have
at some point.
bigger
Well,
team sports
skateboarding's really
anime?
big in Japan
Because
right
the only
now.
Yeah.
I'm not
What?
big anime fan, obviously, but the sports anime I know are all very like small sports. So like Haikyuu is like you kind of have 6 people to a team or 6 people.
They have
Yuri
No,
is-
so
basketball.
there's baseball. There's
Baseball's
baseball.
5 people. You
don't-
usually only
Ace
have
of
5.
There's
Diamonds,
baseball.
Slam
There's
Dunk.
football.
You usually have
I
okay.
heard
There's
it's very
football.
good,
Okay.
yeah.
I tried watching
Because I'm thinking
Kuroko
hockey usually
basketball on
have
Netflix.
there's only 5, 6
What's
people
like
if you
a
count the
big
goalie on the
team,
ice at a
though?
time.
Too
Soccer?
cringy.
But it's like yeah, well I'm thinking like something where you have 17 people, 20 people on a team.
Like
They-
12,
that can
12,
that would if like
you'd have,
20
you'd have
they
about
do
20
football.
people,
There's a
20
football anime.
players,
Yeah,
and then like coaches and
But
any
like I
other
would
else
like
on
if
there.
it's 20
20
people on a
players at
team, I'd be
once?
like, oh,
They'd
they're
be on the
really
team and
doing
every
an
one of them will
individual
see more than
sport
5 minutes of
then.
ice time.
Yeah, I mean,
baseball.
I don't know if they could do.
Soccer.
There
Yeah,
is
they-
baseball
Baseball is
anime.
11
Oh, yeah, like
people who are
Captain-
playing
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
I
they
haven't
yeah,
watched
that,
many
that
sports
answers the
Just made a
question
video
of
game of it.
whether you can make a good
Yeah.
anime with where
Captain
you actually have 20
Tsubasa.
people on
Yes.
the team. Obviously, some people
I
will
mean,
be
if you
focused more
think
than
about
others,
it, like
but
Haikyuu, even though it's not like,
it's 6, and then they have like 2 or
Does
3.
Yeah, then they have
Megabox
big-
count?
but
or
also,
Baki count as
if you
a
think about
sports
the
anime?
number of
Does not
characters
count.
that Haikyuu
I was
has.
about-
Yeah,
I
but
gonna
but
ask
you always
that.
got people on the other team. I'm talking
Baki's
about people.
so
who
Oh,
are
good
you
gonna
though.
want
What
like
about-
a
but
main
Megabox does.
cast of
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
I don't
people?
need a main cast of
watched
20
any
people. I'm
season 2 yet?
asking
No.
what that looks
I'm gonna
like.
wait till it
how they
finishes.
handle
The
that.
dub's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
Like,
gonna wait for the
like a
dub to finish?
football,
Yeah,
like if
okay.
there was a football, like you mean
I probably
American
will too.
football,
Jesus
right?
Christ.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of people there. So however they handle, I assume they'd handle hockey pretty similar, where you probably have 8 main people and than like
I think it would
you
be
know
like
Japan-
other
your-
people with
your-
Did
like
your-
Japan have a national like hockey team for the Olympics?
I don't
We'll find out in
Hey,
2
you
years.
have a computer
Hey,
in front of you.
wow.
No, this Olympics is.
I like
summer.
how
I know, it's
Colin's
been 2
always,
years.
every time
Oh,
I ask
sorry.
questions, he's
He's
like, I don't know. and then-
I have no
and
idea.
then I go,
Guess we'll never
Well,
know.
I guess we'll never know.
every time I'm like,
Today.
Colin, you have the computer, and he's like,
I guess I do. Yeah. Oh, woe is me, the burden upon my shoulder.
literally,
Hey,
I
hey,
remember because I was
whoa.
like, do you want me to do it?
It's
I'll
me?
be the fact checker. Colin was like, no, I'll do
I
it.
want to hate you so bad right now.
Oh.
So they sure do have one.
Oh, really?
They
Why?
might have a. They might have
That's
a.
very
I
aggressive.
feel like a hockey anime is not out of the question.
Boy, they must be the underdog.
Dude, if
Currently ranked 23rd
out of
182 probably.
I'm not sure.
Probably not full
It doesn't say
182.
out of.
I'm not sure there's a Jamaican hockey team. Only bobsled.
Only pups.
Only bobsled. Jamaica has no other sports. Only bobsled.
No,
Sounds
winter
like-
sports.
yeah. There's like what, less than 10 minutes left. You want a rapid fire Gundam question?
No.
Oh my god,
I don't.
yes.
Okay.
I wanna talk about
I'll
hockey
see how
instead.
many I can answer.
Wait, can I ask one?
How
but
many
it's-
horses
it's
do
in
they? How many
PvP?
horses do they go through?
In G Gundam?
Sure.
Pretty sure it's just the one.
How many countries are neophyte?
All of them in G Gundam.
Yeah.
All of them. That's the point.
Every country.
They all have Neo colonies.
So
In G Gundam, they don't have war anymore. Every 4 years, instead of like a presidential election or having a big war to decide who gets like the most resources on Earth, that each nation or each colony sponsors a fighter and a mobile suit, and every 4 years, all of them duke it out to see who wins.
is Neo
It's like the
Japan
Olympics.
the only country that is just Japan but in space?
I don't
Because
remember.
Neo Mexico is just
I
a
don't,
sombrero
I
station.
don't remember what Neo
remember.
Holland.
Yeah,
I don't
she
remember
makes
what
that.
Neo Holland looked like.
Did you say
Probably
it's
a windmill.
The Gundam.
Oh,
man.
the Gundam's a windmill.
What? Yeah,
That is
yeah.
so silly.
Oh yeah, I'll just look that up.
And
I'll show you the gun.
and then
I'll
there's-
Show me later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colin, you got it. And then there's also what was
me
it?
show me
The
later.
Tequila Gundam.
Awesome.
That's incredible.
I bet he's super strong.
No, I'm
It's a
pretty sure
Gundam with a
he's-
sombrero and a poncho.
the French Gundam's cool
But
looking.
if he's drunk on tequila.
What's the?
Look
I don't
like
remember
the
what it's
Eiffel
called,
Tower.
but like kind of looks like
Is the country just
that
France
is-
but in space?
There
or-
it is.
Oh my god.
There's the Bull Gundam, the Tauros Gundam, the Fish Gundam.
Here it is.
Oh my
on screen.
god.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's the
Sure
Tequila
is.
Gundam. Scroll
Wait, show
down.
me the
you put it
tequila
here?
one.
Scroll down.
Sure.
Can you put the other
Okay,
one here?
click that one.
Sure.
There it is, Tequila
What about
Gundam.
this one here.
The first one.
I don't know if you
Yes.
can.
Maybe.
Okay, so you got Tequila Gundam from Mexico. The Deuce Gundam is from Greece. The Ashura Gundam is that is that India or Pakistan?
I think that's Pakistan.
Or Pakistan green?
Pakistan has some green. I can't see if
Okay.
there's
Oh,
a
I'm
finger
sorry,
by.
Sorry.
but it's not
The Skull
India.
Gundam.
That might be Turkey.
I thought it was the.
Zeus-
These will all
So
be
which
on
one are you looking
screen.
at? Skull?
The Ashura Gundam. I don't know what flag that is.
Sure. I think it might be Turkey.
Okay, Skull Gundam. I also don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And the Arachno Gundam. That's just some of them.
did you guys see the
No.
for the Tokyo Olympics the anime characters for each country?
No, what?
What?
Yeah. So
No.
they
Wait, pull it up.
had somebody like draw.
Good rapid fire Gundam question.
Sorry. They had somebody draw like an anime character for each country.
How
America's looks
cute.
pretty boring, not gonna lie.
I'm not
France's
surprised.
looks incredible.
Wait, come.
Is
Pull
it
it
ma-
up.
is
pull
it
it
made
up.
The
out?
French
outfit?
love their anime.
No, they're not.
No,
But
huh.
like they're all like I think they're
The French low key do love their anime though.
They make a lot of their own.
Yeah.
Code Geass, not Code Geass,
Code
Code
Lyoko.
Lyoko, which
Yeah.
is not great anymore.
Oh yeah, America's kind of a twink.
Wait, anymore? It's
yeah,
still
America's
going?
is kind of lame.
Wait, let me see.
Oh, I'd fuck that twink.
Is this JoJo?
Not, good,
Christ,
not,
dude.
not,
Oh
not
yeah,
against that.
Canada's pretty rad.
Yo,
I don't know. I kind of like all these.
No, they're all really cool. Honestly,
China's
like
is okay.
you should look them up. They're pretty rad.
wait, scroll down.
No, I don't think I will.
You won't. I know you won't, but they're
Oh,
cool.
okay.
But there's
Cute.
one for each country, and
Cool.
they are all incredible. And out of all of them, like
Is it
America's
all
looks
one
the
artist?
lamest. I think so.
Anyway,
Oh, it would have been cool if they did like a bunch of different artists.
What's your favorite Gundam?
personally,
Yeah.
Double O. It was the one I watched first.
Is that the reason? It's just like the nostalgia, and then it's also just like
Nah, I
very
don't think
solid?
Double O's really solid up until the movie where they completely jump the shark.
Do you think Iron Blooded Orphans is better than Double O?
I don't think one's really better than the other.
I guess it's
You think
fair.
they're like same?
I don't know if they're pretty different stories.
mean-
they're not technically comparable, really.
I
Do you
mean,
think
They're very
Gundam
different.
Seed is better than Gundam Seed Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out of-
Seed is
the-
watchable.
that's the correct answer.
Yeah, they're doing a new movie for that.
Why?
Well, 'cause they were supposed to wrap up the story like 10 years ago.
Good one.
I told Mike this in the car.
yeah.
Okay, you're gonna feel bad in a second.
Oh no.
It was husband and wife duo were the directors of Seed and Seed Destiny.
Uh-huh.
One of them died,
Oh no.
and they just never continued the Seed project.
Oh,
and
rip.
they recently announced they're doing a new movie to wrap it all up.
Oh, that's nice. Now I do feel like an asshole. Thanks.
I bet.
Um,
Me?
Yeah.
But
You
I mean,
walked into. Listen, it's not my fault you stepped into a bear trap inside a larger bear trap.
I don't know. I mean, out of all the stuff I've watched, it's either IBO or Thunderbolt.
Yeah, but you're biased to Thunderbolt and Jad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
The
biased
jazz
towards
is
Gundam
so
Wing.
good though.
You like
Yeah,
jazz?
again.
Yes.
You know,
And
I
it's
just love it.
Gundam.
yeah,
with
that's fine.
jazz.
It is a hot mess.
I have that
Oh,
soundtrack.
but also
both
that
movies.
OP
It's so good.
fucking slaps.
also
You cannot
in
tell me
space.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
iconic.
western.
Best music minus the jazz from Thunderbolt. The best music in terms of OP or ED, I think, is Orphans. The Iron-Blooded Orphans. first
You say
ED.
they've never seen another serialized Gundam series before.
Yeah,
Well,
that sounds
I
like
mean,
Mike.
I'm basing it off the movies, songs, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but there were no OP or ED in those.
Yeah, there were.
Not like real ones. Those were
Oh,
like
alright,
real.
I'm basing
yeah,
off the
you
songs
have,
I've heard.
Yeah, you've never watched another serialized Gundam other than
So do you
IBO.
not think that Orphan Tears is top
No,
tier?
like those are all really good, fun OPs and ED. But
Good-
there are ones that I personally like way more.
Fair enough, because Orphan Tears is just like a strong
Yeah,
operatic thing, and it's
a
fucking crazy.
really strong ending song, especially for that show with the
Yeah.
themes it had.
Yeah, and a lot of the OPs also really slap, but
Most Gundam OP slap pretty hard.
yeah.
Yeah, they put a lot of money behind Gundam, dude.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we're getting to the shows now soon anyway, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll be able to compare it.
I don't know. I don't know which one is the first one that has an OP that we're gonna be watching. If we wanted to do an OP for Unicorn and Gundam Origin, we'd have to watch.
Is there a unicorn in the Unicorn Gundam?
No, there's just a Gundam with
No,
like a horn.
it's just got a horn and it transforms.
Ooh, into what?
A Gundam.
The horn transforms
Yeah. So
into like a.
so what you
smaller
might?
Gundam?
Okay. So actually, I have a perfect example. You see that yellow fin there?
Yeah.
That's called the V fin.
Sure.
Right.
All Gundam have that V fin.
Right.
The Unicorn Gundam had a white horn.
Right.
And when it transforms into its destroy mode, it gets that classic yellow V horn, or V fin rather.
Oh, cute.
So it's a Gundam that transforms into a different Gundam.
Oh, because I was
Same
picturing,
Gundam, but
I
different
w-
mode.
I,
Right.
I was picturing the Gundam with the horn.
It
and
do
then
have the
when
horn.
it transforms, the horn also becomes
No.
a smaller Gundam
No.
atop.
No, it
the
literally
bigger
it just
Gundam.
it like flipped open.
Gundam.
No, it's not. It's not
Gundam.
like King Crimson or
Excuse
something
you,
with two
Gundam's
faces.
robots in disguise.
Anyway,
Has there ever been a Gundam Transformers crossover?
Oh, there
Um,
should be.
That'd be good.
I don't think so, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
That would be iconic.
That'd be kind of rad.
There are Gundam. Not a
Except the
Gundam.
Allspark, you have a
don't
random
know.
human
There's-
or a horse
Gundam
sometimes.
Gundam mostly does crossovers with like other like Japanese brands like
I guess that makes sense.
Hello Kitty. Oh my God, really?
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
a, there's a
Hello
lot of
Kitty.
them.
Hello Kitty is a
Hello-
fucking powerhouse.
Yeah,
in Japan.
I know it is.
There's
Okay.
Hello
You know what?
Kitty's still one of the top grossing franchises of all time. Like
Yeah.
top
I
five
think
or
Which
something.
always
Toyota-
surprises me, but I mean,
I
it's
think
just so far
Toyota
away.
made a car.
Like, if you think about like
It's like
very
the
popular
Red Comet Toyota Char-Adnable car.
world-centric brands,
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
think,
There's like a whole
Mattel,
ad for it that's
Barbie.
really fun.
For a while, Hello Kitty was above Mattel Barbie.
I think
When
I-
Barbie
yeah.
was kind of on its decline.
I think I knew that, but yeah, it still just surprised me because it's like just far away. A, not being the target audience, and B,
Right.
not being the target country for the most part. Though
Right.
Hello Kitty
I
definitely
mean,
made
Hello
it to
Kitty's pretty
US,
widespread
like,
here in the
pretty
US
widespread.
too.
Okay, so I knew it was up there because I know Pokemon is the highest.
I remember.
Right.
Yep.
by
It's like the most
I remember
it's-
seeing a
it's the
graphic once upon a
universal
time.
highest
like
by,
90 billion or something.
It's estimated 100 billion currently, and it has a
Jesus
pretty good
Christ.
lead over the second place because everything else is within a couple billion or like within just a couple million of each other. It has
what-
approximately
was it-
16 billion over second place, which is Hello Kitty.
What is this ranking?
Which is revenue by franchises. Pokemon has been.
Is this Japanese only or
Nope, this is
total?
everything.
Just
Pokemon's been
Where
number one
where
for a
is
long time.
Mattel Barbie on that list?
Mattel Barbie.
Because I feel like that's pretty.
Barbie can't be
far-
that good anymore.
Mattel
No,
owns-
I was gonna say it's
it's-
pretty
Mattel owns
low
a
for
ton
this
of
point.
other.
Yeah.
They do
Mattel
have a lot of
Barbie.
stuff.
But I think you're talking about one like classification. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo owns other stuff.
Yeah,
like
because
what
I
about
have to
Pokemon?
imagine Barbie's dropped quite a lot in years.
Popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is number 16,
Wow.
just below Call of Duty and Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Those
Because
are pretty recognizable.
because
Yeah.
Barbie used to be really like iconic, and then as Barbie came into like the late 90s, early 2000s when you started getting like other brands kind of competing with Barbie.
Rats.
Yes, actually, that's
Yeah.
not even a joke. Bratz
not
came
joking, I'm dead
onto the
serious.
scene.
He always did.
And then you had Bratz, you had My Scenes, and there was one other one that I can't think of the name of. And they all started coming onto the scene to try
Polly
to
Pocket.
not Polly Pocket.
Damn,
that
okay,
wasn't
I
the
tried
same.
to help.
But
Why?
I just want to really quickly for context. Number 8 on this list is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which has been going since 2008, and it has an estimated 35.3 billion.
Really?
It is that far below Pokemon.
That seems
Wow.
low, but I mean, it does have a decade plus on it.
Yeah, it's
12 years,
it's what,
15 years?
12 years on it.
1996,
Yeah,
right?
1996 against Marvel MCU was 2008.
Yeah.
But it's just like that is like the power.
I mean, I would
I
would like to be, just 35 billion rich. I
Just
think that's
35
okay.
just 35.
That was a
35
really
billion
good
years
sentence
old.
you put together
You know,
there.
out of
Billion
all
out
of
of
like
10.
the comics to manga crossovers, I'm surprised that like Marvel went with Attack on Titan and not My Hero.
DC does it too.
No, I know, but like just a random.
Yeah.
It was just like, you know what? We'll do Attack on Titan.
You know
not,
why?
Not the one about heroes.
That came out. Attack on Titan was so hot in that moment.
Yeah.
That's
it
why
really
they did
was.
that crossover.
It was also like super short, wasn't it? Wasn't it like 6 pages?
I don't remember. I don't know.
They tried.
Eh.
I don't know how this works.
DC does a bunch of manga right now.
Oh
They're
yeah.
doing a bit, yeah.
They there's one where the Joker babysits the baby Batman. They just announced a new one with Superman. It's
Watch the
Superman
Joker kill
versus
a baby.
something. I don't. Yeah.
Is this like
6
manga
pages,
artists
Joker puts a baby
doing
in a bathtub and
comics?
leaves.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is manga artists doing manga.
Okay, just like licensed DC
Yeah.
characters.
So there's that Joker babysitter Batman one. There's the Superman one they announced.
Honestly, I'd read the fuck out of a Superman manga.
So the Superman manga, it might be up your alley. It's Superman versus I don't remember the word after that, but it's Superman flying around and getting lunch at different places in Japan
That's really
and rating them.
cute.
Awesome.
That's
Right?
kinda rad.
That's adorable.
That's awesome.
I think it comes
so
out-
Cute.
Oh my god, like
Does he yodel
the
in it?
22nd?
Oh,
This-
I just remembered something really funny that I saw today. It was like a question where someone was like, would Clark Kent have to fake his vaccination records because he can't get shots?
Not anymore. They're one and the same person.
What?
What?
There's no more secret
Oh,
identity.
Right.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
but like, what I'm saying is like before that. And so then this
Hypothetically,
this
yeah.
guy was like, oh shit, I guess he will, but like,
There,
but Superman would never lie. So what he's gonna do is
He would go to Star Labs and get the vaccine with a Kryptonian
yeah,
needle.
the guy was like, no, he's too much of a Boy Scout. He would either get a kryptonite like point needle, or he'd have like the
Well,
two
yeah.
atoms shrink down into him and release it. Even though his body would be strong enough to fight off anything and not get it, he would do it just
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like in the comic, Star Labs created like tons of medical equipment for him if they need it out of kryptonite.
I mean, that makes sense.
Like, like in case like somebody shoots him with a kryptonite bullet. Okay, well we have the scalpel made of kryptonite so we can get in there and dig it out.
Right.
Smart.
You know.
Also, there's this X-Men manga.
Yeah. There's a Wolverine one.
There is a Wolverine one. but
They're
the-
weird.
The X-Men one, I think, is called like X-Men Misfits, and it
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause,
follows
I
Kitty
think yeah, Armor's in it.
Love Kitty Pride.
and
there are a bunch of random X-Men characters. in it.
Johnny
Johnny what?
Fireboy,
Johnny Storm.
Oh, Pyro.
Pyro,
Oh.
and
The
Bobby.
Australian guy. And who?
and
He's
Bobby.
Australian?
The
Yeah, 100%.
Iceman. Yeah, Iceman.
Oh, Pyro's
Bobby.
so
But
different from the
it's-
movie.
Oh.
I've only seen one volume of it, and
They didn't make a
I've
lot.
only read one volume of it, and then at the back of the volume it said, "See more for volume 2, blah blah blah. This is gonna happen." I've never ever found volume 2 ever in my life.
Y'all ever seen the Marvel anime?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
awful.
No.
There's like X-Men, Wolverine,
kinda
I
like
think
them.
Blade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
they're
there's
butt
a
ugly,
Blade.
dude.
Yeah, they're
They are-
so
they're not.
horrible.
They don't
Oh,
look good, but
man.
I was like, oh, they're okay.
Ugly as hell.
Although I
Oh,
do
they're
think
awful.
that a Wolverine manga would be kind of rad. 'cause
There is a
he's
Wolverine
involved, yeah, because
There's
he's
a
involved
Wolverine
in like
manga-
Japanese shit all the time.
Yeah.
He's like
Isn't
way younger in Japan. He's
one of his kids like half Japanese?
Yeah.
Dakin?
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, yeah,
I didn't know that.
isn't like canonically he was at Hiroshima when it got bombed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolverine's been alive for like 200 years.
200
That
plus,
best
yeah.
part of Origins was that opening credits scene.
In fact, the
yeah,
only
absolutely.
good part.
Just him running
No,
through
I'm,
all
No,
the
don't
sure,
say
aisles.
it.
I'm sure
Not
that we could
Gambit?
pull out 0 more good parts.
Oh, you mean Gambit without his signature Creole accent?
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't even know it was
And he-
Gambit.
he did-
Those
Oh,
things
no,
I
he
know
did use
about
playing
Gambit.
cards.
Yes, those things I know about Gambit.
This is
I
a
have
really
fun with that
good
shit movie.
Gundam discussion.
No. It's
Here,
just
one
like the
one last
opening.
question. One last Gundam
yeah.
question to send us off.
Okay.
How do they get the Gundams into space?
Well, you see, Alex, in Gundam, it's so far in the future that they've given up on, like, 2000, 3000, whatever, and they just started renumbering. So by the time they're at that point, it's so far in the future, it doesn't fucking matter. They have giant army bases that fly in atmosphere and in space and can float on water. Yeah,
How do they get those into space?
they fly.
Like no, like he's saying that like, they're so far in the future.
Literally,
that they just
the
have
giant,
engine powers
the
that just sit in
giant
there.
basins literally will just lift right off the ground into the sky. To
Like
space.
vertical
there-
takeoff.
So like,
If you have any more technical questions, go ahead.
So like 3 porta potties.
Minimum, yeah, minimum.
So thank you so much for joining us this week on the Vaguely Anime Podcast.
I hope we ruined it
Um,
perfectly.
Oh, 100%.
Thank you
Uh,
for thank you so much for joining us, Eamon and Alex.
Oh,
It was a pleasure to have you.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Remember to
I'm sure
Alex,
it was a
it was
You
pleasure.
guys don't have
great
anything
seeing
to
you
plug,
again.
so we're not going to give you.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I was a
still,
pleasure
even
to
though
have
they're
in
not
class.
here, go check
Yeah,
out
you were.
Cat the Moonstar on Twitch and Super Milkshake on YouTube.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, so you can see more of us.
What about promoting
leave
my
a,
stuff?
Leave a review.
Yeah,
on
what about me?
What about promoting my stuff?
You don't have any stuff.
You don't know
Promote
that.
something. Go ahead. Promote
Go
what you
ahead.
have. Promote what do you have.
Make a hockey anime.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually
Uh,
back that. I back that.
What up? It's the Jim Jam Jimmy Man.
We're gonna put your Twitter on screen right now so that
It,
people
yeah,
can follow
at Jim
you.
Jam Jimmy Man. Yeah.
Okay.
And leave a review on anything that isn't Spotify, since they don't let you do that.
And 5 stars.
Yeah, and 5 stars. And next week is our Anime Club show, Flip Flappers, so make sure to watch that. It's on Verve, and we will be talking pretty much exclusively about that next week on that episode. So yeah, feel free to watch that and talk along with us, or don't watch the episode, I guess. Or if you don't care, do it anyway. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Have a nice day.
See ya.
Or
Bye.
done.
Cool.